into this game proper. The plan. That is the plan, Stan. Sure that is working too. What's up, Whale? I did get a haircut. Actually, that's not correct. I had a couple hairs get cut. It's the darndest thing. I asked for a haircut, and she cut like several of them. It was the darndest thing, but it ended up being for the better because there was probably a couple hairs that I could stand to lose. They took a few of them, but it was good. It was a long time coming. I should have done it sooner, obviously, but I feel fresh. I feel funky fresh. I was saying earlier how I kind of like having some shag. I like having some shag to my hair. I like having a little bit of like, I don't know, just like I like feeling like just a little bit of shagginess. But once it gets to a certain point, it's like, get it out of here. It's too much. It's grown too powerful. Remove it from my body forever. And by forever, I mean I'm probably the kind of person that hair salons don't really like because I go like months in between going for another appointment. So it'll take me a while before I go back for another one. I'm sure when I come in, it's like, oh, here comes that guy that gets a haircut once every like 4 months. 2 to 3 haircuts a year. But that was good. That's good. It's good to see a whale. And this is CyberCorp. Is this like a twin stick shooter? I think it kind of is. I think it kind of is. I think it is kind of a I don't know if it has any roguelike aspects. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. But it's like an action RPG. It's got that isometric top-down view. And I think it has like a heavy focus on looting and shooting, if you will. There are missions. We get a cool suit of armor. And you get to make your guy look like a badass, like this shit right here. We'll eventually get to paint our guy very pretty. Maybe. Vampire, Neptune. Ooh, do I want red or blue? Blue is cool, but red is a little bit more striking. So I think I'll stick with the red for now. But you can best believe I'm going to make this guy look so pretty before the night is through. Got this a key for this game through Keymailer. What's this? I sit down. Oh, we were just talking about this earlier, where like sometimes you get home from a long day of work, and you're like, time to sit down and play a video game, and then you sit down in your chair, and you do what this guy's doing, just kind of stare at the wall, and be like, wow, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. That's what this guy's doing. He's like, yeah, time to have fun. Then he sits down. He's like, what's fun? I don't know what fun is. I'm scared. Radio. That's kind of cool. Soundtrack. That's kind of neat. Sit on the couch. Yep. At least we're like sort of watching TV, but TV is the Graphs channel. You watching Graphs? Yeah, bro. This Graphs channel is lit. This shit's great. What's up, Farsight? His more handsome and well-groomed Boston cousin. This is Alex. Is he looking for his khakis? Can you help me find my khakis? Your khakis? You're wearing jeans. No, my khakis. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, like the name Alex being said in like an extremely exaggerated Bostonian accent. A.S. Licks? Oh, I wish. I wish. Right, so we got some daily quests. Break some crates. Dodge some enemy skills. Complete the mission. With full set of medium armor, that is. Alright. Legend. Bam. Cool. We got the side hustle. So I'm guessing the mission is called side hustle, but it's probably a main mission. Probably. By the way, he says, got that affiliate whale? Good shit, man. Good shit. I never doubted it for a moment. I was like, he's gonna knock that out in like a week, maybe. Maybe a week tops. So I never doubted it for a second. That's exciting though, man. Congratulations on the milestone. That is exciting. And I mean, and from there, partner is like a very small hop, skip, and a jump. Like from there, partner is like, that'll take like 2 weeks, maybe 3 if you're lucky. I mean, or if you're unlucky, rather. Show loot rewards. I want to see. So we got more melee shit, more cool armor we can find, a new ability eventually. I like how it shows little videos, little preview videos that shows the goods, shows kind of what it looks like. And of course we're eventually gonna get the ability to afford these things as we kill bad guys. Start the mission, baby. Once again, this is CyberCorp. Looks awesome. I do love me a good action RPG. I love me a good looter, like a looter RPG. You know, like a Diablo kind of. Get lots of loot, kill lots of bad guys, and feel like a badass. Talking about ass-licking formidable thunder? You know me too well, my man. You know me too well. His arms are illegal. Put you in, got arm surgery. It's too powerful.
Stop right there.
that us or is that some other guy? Oh, that's us, maybe. Oh, shit. Give me a new one. All right, who's next? Rainbow Thunder said, I never reached out to you for a thing. Let me double check. Let me double check my list. You might be right. I might have neglected. Let's see. Was that Siege of Avalon? I thought I did send that to you. If not, then I'll double check after the stream ends, and I'll double check my stuff. Yeah, that was some teleports behind you kind of shit. Exactly. Yeah. Ball X Pit. Yeah. There's a couple of the folks that I know that have picked it up, the demo that is, and they've liked it a lot so far. It looks dangerous. It looks dangerous. Like, oh fuck, this could like take hours of my life away, but I regret nothing. So they were waiting for. All right, so the first shell, that was us. There was somebody waiting for you. Is how that went. And suddenly my guns are gone. What the fuck? Wait. Did she just repeat the same line again? Use the CyberCorp service weapon. Did you return it after it was discharged? I kept it. Can I use it? Pretty good, yeah. Formidable Thunder says, didn't get anything. Okay, in that case, yeah, I'll read through my DMs because did you check your Discord DMs? Because if not, it might be there. But if you check your DMs there, then I'll get you. I'll get you on the flippy dippy, and by that I mean later tonight. This is a secret department. You can't just keep weapons after you use it, bro. But I wanted it though. I punched him with my fists. You might still have a melee weapon. Yeah, you already checked the DMs. Okay, cool. Oh, you streamed it last night, Will. That's awesome, man. Well, I would have watched it, but I had no internet yesterday, and I was very sad. I was very upsetty spaghetti. So we still get the melee weapon. We'll probably get some other weapons ourselves at some point. Some black market shit right there. You can borrow it from them. Borrow. Go to the weapons deal. All right, so right now... So I have no primary weapon. And skip the tutorial. Now let's continue. I should probably like get learnt. I could stand to learn a thing or two about a thing or two. Alright, so there's a little slide maneuver. Alright, I think what I am actually gonna do, given that ability number 1 is that blink ability, I think I probably am gonna use that as kind of a sort of dodge button. Because now that I'm seeing the slide ability, sliding is not really like a dodge necessarily. I mean, it might be able to work sometimes as a dodge, but not kind of in a way that I was thinking it would. So I'm going to change the keybinds. Originally, I'd made this 1, 2, and 3. I'll set this one to shift and set this one to control. I'll leave that one as 3. Of course, I don't actually have the abilities yet. I don't have access to the abilities, that is. Some oxygen not included. That's a fun game to watch. I've actually played it myself, but I do enjoy watching other folks play it. Sliding into this guy. This guy looks like a Tron bike, which I'm guessing was probably intentional. And blink over there. Little teleport. There we go. Do I get to break the car? It looks kind of like a Cybertruck, except it's piss yellow. Boop. So I can use it for... Now, how much can you spam it? It's got a 3-second cooldown. Okay, so not too spammy. So I'm getting some fun thingamajiggies. E to open the door. E to open the door. I press E. Use E. Hello? Did I not E good enough? Do I have to slap it open? E to open the door. Do I do this thing? Blink through it? No? Maybe... Oh, do I have to, like, use this thing here, maybe? E. Maybe if other people E in the chat with me. There's something that I missed over here. If we all E along together... I shift to blink over. I'm thinking, like, was there a prompt that I missed and it's, like, hung up on something? Blink over. Use shift to blink over. I wonder if it didn't like that I changed the default selection. Whoa. Oh, what? Okay. Huh. Not what I expected. I thought it was like a bulkhead door that was gonna open. But maybe this is the door. Like you just can't really see it. A little bit unusual. A little bit unusual. But I'm not gonna let that bog us down. What's it say? It says hydrazine. Is it a magazine all about water and being hydrated? I sure hope so. Now, I know the thing wants me to go that way, but I want to go the wrong way. I'm a wrong way kind of guy. Never mind. He says, so what? Oh, I can break shit, though. Oh, if you, like, break hidden things, you get extra giblets. Oh, is it a thing in Deep Rock Galactic proper? Because that would for sure do it then. That's actually kind of cool. You can, like, knock things away like that. Knock the explosive fellas like that. Yeah, if there's something specific to Deep Rock Galactic, that might have been something I myself turned on as well. I can't remember if I did. It sounds like something I would have turned on. It's like, well, I don't know what this does, so sure. It's kind of fun that you can actually hit them from afar. Of course, if they were range fellas, they could hit you as well. Yeah, definitely want to break everything for sure. Yeah, speaking of range fellas. Bloop. Anything else I can break? I mean, redistribute. Any wealth I can redistribute to bolster my shit. Ooh, we gotta turn this thing off somehow. Unless I broke it by breaking this monitor. Yeah, you can't teleport through that one. Not just street thugs, they got more dangerous shit. Oh, in Discord, not in Deep Rock Galactic, but in Discord. I gotcha. Guess I wasn't aware of a streamer mode in Discord, but that's good to know. Or rather, that's to say, I know that when you launch OBS, I know that causes Discord to go into like some kind of streamer mode with a banner up top, and it hides the names. But I've never had it mute audio before. Or like prevent audio from going to certain channels, that kind of thing. Eliminate them. You got it. E. Oh! Damn. Alright, I mean, I thought it was just like, yeah, just fucking... Okay, so now we have, like, cool finish them moves. I don't know if you can do that with every person now. You can get nice and brutal. Pistol. I'll take it. Looks more like a SMG. Made by the CyberCorp. That's the name of the game. Uh-oh, she says. They hacked our weapons and are selling them to the black market? That's not cool. Shoot. How much ammo do I have? I don't know if I have a limited number. Can I go back this way? I want to do the thing. Then reload. Alright, so it might be the kind of thing where at least the pistol has infinite ammo, but you of course have to reload. It's weird because it showed 16 at first, and also the icon for the weapon when it dropped looked like a rifle or an SMG. Alright, so E once again being weird. That makes me nervous. That makes me nervous. Where's the sweet spot? Because I managed to get through it earlier. Or do I do the thing? The teleport thing? There's like a sweet spot I was able to get through earlier. It might not like that I changed the button. That might make them sad. I mean, it works great in combat. Let's try changing it to something else then. I set F to be the flashlight. Set it to 2. Can I set it to T? Is T not taken? T's not taken. T-pose. T. There we go. Yeah, so it clearly didn't like my choice. And use button. It's weird because by default the use button was F. And also the finisher move button was F. So it's weird that like that 2 buttons being used for that purpose is fine, but 2 buttons being used for another purpose is not so okay. So that's a weird limitation. I'll go back in and see what that thing's all about. Just a mild little technical limitation. Shoot. Is there something? Oh, there's dudes. I'm like looking back there. Dude's right in front of me. Nice and obvious. Their bodies dematerialize. I break the vending machines. They give me nothing, but they give me the satisfaction of getting to break something. I can't put a price on that. I like how it shows the outline as they're popping in. You come with me. Oh, I can't because I must kill them first. Double down. Uh-oh. The game had a moment for a second there. Yeah, the game lagged for a little bit there. I appreciate that. Yeah, the cars, they look very vaguely Cybertrucky, just very vaguely. Elevator going up. Combo D, short for D's nuts, of course. Yeah, I don't know if going for the finisher is like always a good idea, or if you get extra juice, like extra, cool things for going for the kill. I tell myself like that it's like beneficial in some way. It says brutal. Also, gun, larger caliber. All right, large group of enemies. So now we have this guy, and then we switch with Q. Also, mouse wheel. Mouse wheel does work too. That makes me happy. I'll have this other one. And same kind of thing. Looks like it has infinite ammo. You just have to reload it, of course. So managing the reloads, but not having to micromanage individual bullet amounts makes me happy. So I will not be sad about not having to micromanage ammo counts. I'm extremely okay with that. What if I get grenades eventually? Oh, I probably could have done something with that and not just break it. Gotta be mindful of not always breaking every single thing in the whole world. Just only sometimes breaking everything. Brutal. Brutal. Like the punchy guy. Yeah, get doubled down, idiot. So fast. Oh, I fucking uppercutted his ass. That was sick. I wonder if there's like, if there are ways to cause like certain animations to happen. Like, oh, because you killed that guy when his health was this amount, or with this weapon, or like with this timing mechanism. Because I like the one where I just fucking launched that guy up. That was really sick. Crazy. I got B. B rating. That means above average. Oh, shit. So yeah, if you like time the reload good, you get like the fast reload, then you're like really gaming. 24 hours. So I'm trying to watch for things that are interactable and not just break every single thing here. Place your ads here. I thought it was gonna say place your face here, and I was gonna get excited that it was gonna be some kind of ass to mouth simulator, but the B rating. I do love me a good B emoji. Press gun to shoot. Oh, this thing, yes. I could blink over. Can I launch that over to you guys? I don't know what it wants me to blink over to. I guess I could just like, skip these little boards, these hastily placed boards. Sometimes it's nice to launch these things towards people. Ah, it's a little bit too late. That's fine. That's fine. Let's go see. I want to finish one of them. Finish it. Oops, shit. I want to like maybe see if I can go ahead and then lure somebody back and then pop that thing, but that's okay. Oh shit. Have fun. Have fun getting exploded, idiot. Shit. There we go. That's what I want to do. Yep. Reload. Yep. You are next. You as well. Lost a little bit of armor. But we're getting crazy up in here. So brutal. Double takedown. You're the best. Reaganomics. Bam. Dead. These guys drop anything? I don't think they really drop anything necessarily. It seems like if they do, it's instantly picked up. Not having to worry about having to go backwards. I probably could utilize these explosives a little bit better though. Door's still open. I could shift under here. Oh, space. Some fun things to play with. Some fun little trinkets. So that's the next way forward. Things shattering and just generally breaking. Hey. It seems like this will seal behind me almost with very little variation. Like you're not really encouraged to go backwards too much. Or allowed even to go backwards too much. Feel like a person? He's just chilling there. Wonder if he's a good guy or just flavor text. Gotta find a detour. Little trading area. Okay. Well, the trading area we're trying to get to, because we're trying to like reach the spot where the mission first went bad. So we want to get in close. Getting close and engage. Close quarter combat. Is this where it all went to fuck? I think this might be all where it went to fuck. Because yeah, our guy was killing a bunch of dudes and looking like a general badass. That way. I do appreciate the DeLoreans. DeLorean as a police car is an odd choice, but here we are. Now, I do know that DeLorean is doing some kind of, like, redesign. There's, like, a new DeLorean that's... We're starting to see, like, teaser commercials and teaser trailers for them. I have no idea how it's going to go for them because I know DeLoreans have had I mean, as cool as they are very hard to maintain. There have been a number of QA issues over the years and decades. Even, like, in the 80s when they were new. As cool as they were, they are, yeah, they're apparently quite, like, they're expensive to maintain. Or they were expensive to maintain, and they sure are nowadays, obviously, too. I think Helen and Aaron, I think they have a friend of theirs that has a DeLorean. And they kind of downplay the significance of, like, the upkeep that it has. So, like, every once in a while, they'll be talking with this friend of theirs, and somebody will make mention of, like, oh, yeah, you're gonna take the DeLorean for that trip or something like that, and they'll just kind of be like, probably not. We'll, you know, or like, oh, no, it's in the garage for now, like, just kind of downplaying the fact that, like, oh, yeah, it's broken right now, like, I had to take it in for some kind of car operation, back to the car doctor for something. By the way, I thought that was a Triforce for a second, and I got excited. And the vending machines, there was, like, some interaction, but I couldn't make anything happen. So, like, something popped up, but nothing obvious. See, I want to explore all the naughty places. I want to be a naughty boy. Naughty, explorative boy. Breaking everything. That's what I do best. Ooh, 100 bling blongs to use the arcade machine. Oh, it just gives you stuff. Okay. GCG. I'll do again. EGG. Egg. Oh, I see. It's okay, so it's like a... I see. Yeah. It's like a roulette. Or not roulette. It's like a slot machine. So we're getting some things, but I think we're like overall losing. Can I check my inventory? Because there's like these. We have 250 of these guys. So we have 2, 3, 10. This will be 210. DEC, which is to say December, which is the saddest month. Oh, or I could just fucking break it. There we go. It's for the best. So let's nip that gambling addiction right in the bud. Don't want to even give it a chance to bolster itself. Got an achievement for reaching the place where our first synth got destroyed. Can I catch up to that, dude? Intercept the weapon shipment. More pressing. Hiya. Ouch. Get stabboed, idiot. Oh, big. Yeah, that's my favorite one so far, where they just get fucking blasted. I don't know how to do it reliably. All I know is that I love it. Stabbo. As the stolen weapons, I've called for backup. Protect the crate until the dudes arrive. Can I take something? Anything you find in the crate, by all means. It's like Christmas. With the loot box. What kind of fun treats we get to play with. I got a whole bunch of weapons. So, do I get to, like... Here we go. So, what do we have? What do we have? These are all in storage. So, that's what we have right now. This one is that, but better. This is... let's see. This obviously that one's like a rifle. This one is a DMR. Nice. This one is an auto rifle. So, that, but different. This is a shotgun. All right, all right. That's exciting. And then we got a SMG. So for the secondary, and I switched it out for the SMG. Bam. I would say either the secondary is the SMG or the secondary is a shotgun. And for the primary, I'm kind of feeling this DMR. But just looking at the numbers. I mean, for one thing, it's already better because it's like rare. It's got that green compared to the other things. So, yeah, the better crit chance. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, fire rate. Because this one's a fairly slow fire rate. Oh, but shotgun, though. Oh, my God. All right, you know what? Secondary is going to be the shotgun. That is if I'm allowed. Yeah, I think I'm allowed. Yep. Yeah. And this will be better for long range. There we go. There we go. We fucking got it. Anything else? Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Okay. I got a secondary shotgun. That makes me happy. Control for second skill. Oh, turrets. Yes. Oh, wow. That is a slow fire rate. They were not kidding. Actually, okay, it's not too bad. And it is, like, pretty much one-shotting. But I did fuck up the reload timing. Shotgun. Oh, shotgun's fun. And, of course, there's going to be a lot of close-range shenanigans. Is it lighting them on fire? That's pretty sick. I think it's lighting them on fire. Or maybe they were already on fire or something. I'm not sure, but having a good time. Reload. There we go. So fast. And of course, when you go in for that finisher, you kind of like auto-lock in on them and zoom in, which is pretty sick. Shotgun is pretty dope. And the fact that it lights them on fire is delicious. I'll go back to the other one for a little bit. Oh, I said other one, but I'm having too much fun with this thing, apparently. Yeah, it's one taps these guys, which is dope. Ooh, that was a good crit. Yeah, fuck them up. Yeah, you just fucking, like, teleport to their ass. It's delicious. I like both of my selections. I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to keep these weapons, because they're very good. Yeah, very good weapons. But maybe they're too good. He said, we are so back. Sure, I can't use. Yeah, earlier you said I can't keep what I find. Like now, it's probably fine. All right, so mission will end. Get some armor and some weapons and some other and some currency and some armor. Anything else before we adjourn? Any barrels I can break? Already opened that one. Just scan real quick. Just a little bit there. And that's gonna do it. All right. So our first mission went well. Got a whole bunch of fun things to play with. But like they really made it rain. My God, a whole bunch of stuff. We indeed got some other armor options. At least we got the second, actually the third. We got the third ability. We got some new skins to make our guy look pretty. I did say before the night was through, we're going to make our guy look so beautiful. Overall battle rating was D, which is to say darn good, obviously. Obviously, that's what that means. So there we go. Let's continue. So intercept the weapons shipment. Oh, wait, no. That's what she said earlier. Which we did. Yes, and then you did quite well. So yeah, sometimes the dialogue repeats itself. Like they'll play the last message or one of the last messages again and then jump into the new dialogue. Find out who is the dealer. This mysterious dude who intercepted our shit and caused us problems. She said, well, check our informants. Well, first and foremost, let's check the inventory. Deep. So this is what we were using, and it honestly worked great. We could get another pistol. Well, let's look at secondary. Well, no, let's look at primary. So the Crusader. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Got that. It's got. Hold on. Because right now that's what we're using. So if I switch to this one, it says paint orchid. It looks like it has the original paint, like the one I have. Paint select, yeah. That's great. I love that. That's awesome. Item modification slots, okay. There are perks. You have to use Cubarium, of which we have 325. Let's keep looking at this. So, yeah, what was that about? Our guy looking really cool. What's the inventory? Paints. Yeah, so we only have it for certain weapons, I think is what that means. Interesting. Back to character. The Crusader is the one that has this thing. If I say yes, equip it, select. An achievement, paint an item, cool. But it doesn't stick, which is weird. Paint orchid. Yeah, that's what I'm struggling with. Unless maybe you cancel out and then re-enter. I don't think I'm going to use the Crusader. Just kind of want to understand why like it's being kind of weird and limiting. I got the achievement, which makes it seem like it should have been applied. Yeah, no, like it looks solid. Yeah. What if I pick a different one? Oh, see, now it went away. Like, these are cool too. But then it keeps going back to, yeah, the default. Oh, see, now it's something completely different. Yeah, what the heck? It just went away. What in the world? It's something completely different, but it keeps resetting to the default vampire. Something is, like, overriding it. There's some other setting or... I mean, I don't... Dare I say the B word? Maybe it's bugged. It's certainly possible. I probably wasn't going to use it anyway because I was having too much fun with this thing. It does have some cards on it, which is exciting. It has this... Oh, that looks sick. I definitely want to use that. Are you kidding me? Selected paint? Of course. The question is... Okay, maybe... Here, let's do this. Navigate, up, select, space. And then... Like, is there a way to say, like, save or apply or yes? Got these cards. Damage bonus. Yeah, I love all these things. This thing's great. Better rate of fire, which is good because it's pretty slow right from the get-go. Yeah, what if I say apply? There's no apply button here, though. But it's good there. Yes. And then I hit escape. Damn it. I don't know. Maybe it'll show up in the field. I don't know. Maybe it'll be better, but that's... It's very frustrating. Maybe there's like somewhere else in the base I have to go to set the paint. Is there any other weapon I would consider using? The Crusader's fine. Another auto rifle. What's this thing? What kind of sniper? DMR. DMR is not necessarily a sniper, I suppose. Paint mold. It's like, or it's like green and purple, kind of, sort of. I don't really see the purple, but I see like darker colors. It just does not save. Yeah, so slightly better fire rate. Worse damage, oddly enough. Of course, this thing is souped up quite a bit. The number of bullets in the magazine drops below a certain amount. So you want to only reload when necessary. Yeah. That's a very good weapon. Yeah, that's very good. What's this one? That's another shotgun. I might compare that to the other shotgun. Because the Holy Fire is what we're using. It's our other secondary. So, preach it, but I hardly even know us. So, fewer pellets. It'd be nice if it could, like, show side by side. Like, I'm glad that it shows this one's better in this way, this one's worse in this way. But show me by how much would be nice. So, pellets is 4. This one's 6, which shoots, you know, a more narrow spread, presumably. Slower reload, lower magazine. Worse attack range, worse crit chance, better accuracy, better, does more hit damage to health. This one does no health. Oh, so it's, I guess, like penetrates through shields, basically. Because it's a percentage. Yeah. But slightly, decently better damage and decently better fire rate. Of course, it does, here's the thing, too. I don't know if I like this necessarily, but it is, in some ways, at least helpful when it does just break it down to, here's the DPS. So you kind of can see, at a quick glance, you know, what the better choice is. Kind of, but not always. Because in this case, 153 DPS sounds not great when you look at what it's up against. But, I mean, man, this thing was one-shotting, and it felt really fucking good. So something that damages very good with a single click and fires quick enough. I think I'm pretty happy with this one. So I think we'll stick with that. We'll stick with Holy Fire for now, I think. Melee. We got this guy, which, yeah, just better, except for slightly slower, but really good. Yeah, just really good. Really solid. Take that one. This is less health, but more armor. This is, everything is better, except you're a little bit slower. Speed, 2.5, not much. Shields are better. Slide range is smaller. Shield regen is slower. I think I'll still roll with it. Now, that has a paint job that appears to have been already applied. Yeah, these paint jobs, I think are... Well, hold on. That one's like... It's weird that it's... Oh, it's just very kind of weird lighting. But yes, it is like a very dark purple. Looks badass. I think it looks cool. I like the visuals for sure. Love the visuals. So, this was the default one. So this one is superior in many ways. Same thing here. Lower speed, better shields. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that one. And legs. That's the default right now. Yeah, this generally seems to be the better choice. Yeah, worse health sounds kind of crappy. I mean, fast sounds cool. Going fast does sound neat. Shield regen being a little bit nicer too. Yeah, so going with this approach, we're going with, like, generally slower. Not too much slow, but a little bit slower. Worse slides and slower shield regen, but way more health and way more shields. Yeah, and again, these paint jobs are actually applying, which is cool. Skills, I will go ahead and... Can I give myself a third one? Not yet. I think they said level 10. I'm not sure what level my guy is. Or operator, that's her name? Operator, yes. Yeah, so the cosmetic stuff is applying. Yeah, here we go. Mission 10, okay. The uncertain thing is, how do I make weapons look pretty? With cards on off. Oh, I see. It shows the numbers with or without cards. That's kind of cool. Z. And then, yes. Just does not stay. It does not, it's so weird. It's honestly not the end of the world. I mean, it'd be nice. It'd be nice to have visual. Oh, here we go. Primary weapon. And then if I say nothing. So maybe that's the problem. Maybe it was overriding it. It's equipment. Oh, there we go. That's exactly what it was. It was overriding it. So we go to visual. Secondary weapon. Yeah, selected paint, nothing. And then we say character. This thing. Does it have anything fun? Oh, okay, so its default is the vampire, which is pretty unimpressive, or pretty unexciting, that is. Okay, well, that makes me feel a little better, because I was like, what am I missing here? What the heck? So that's what it comes pre-equipped with. Is there one that I think is cool? Green is pretty neat. The blue is, like, the problem is, like, in this particular area, the lighting isn't overly generous. Ooh, that, I do kind of like the Dark Knight. That's pretty sick. That one. And it did stick there. Okay, so we got it. It's just a little bit funky. A little funky chunky. All right, and then for the extra stuff that we don't really need, we can sell it. It says sell all trash. Mark for trash. Yes, there we go. So the level 1 kind of stuff, no thank you. I might hang on to that one. I think I'll probably drop a lot of... That's kind of cool, yeah. Drop a lot of these. I'll keep the Preacher, and I'll keep that guy, and I'll keep the Archangel. I'll keep the SMG as well, because that actually could be kind of sick. Okay. And then we sell. F. Yes. Cool. Oh, wait, no. That did not sell. Oh, that... Okay. Oh, sell trash. Gee, there we go. There we go. I might have sold something I didn't want to sell, but that's fine. It's okay. And then mark the... So these are the defaults, I think. Spirit. No. Maybe? It was the mercenary. Yeah, that was the one. Yeah, I think that was the default cuirass that I... Oh, wait, no, that's a cuirass. No, that's a helmet. Okay, cool. It's weird because there were 2 body selections. Oh, okay. And I'm wearing the 3rd. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, so we'll sell that one. All right, cool. Sell it. Get it out of here. Skills, we're not selling these. Although I don't... Actually, you could sell them if you wanted to. Healing zone. Be careful of grenades. Yep, makes sense. Makes sense. No cards. I cannot sell paint. All right. Guys, our guys feeling strong. More strong every day. I already got one of the cool things. That was... I don't know what it was, but it was do something. We're pretty close to breaking 50 crates. We haven't dodged anything yet, though. Dodge enemy skills, which I assume means using like that blink ability to get out of not just an attack, but some kind of like cool special skill thing. So chase down the informant. Let's begin. I like the game so far. There have been a couple of like UI things I don't love, and a couple of issues where if you change to a non-default control scheme, like with that use button, it gets a little bit squirrely in a couple of cases. So, you know, there's a couple things that I would maybe prefer to have, reconsidered. But overall, I do like it. It's been fairly easy so far, but I bet that's about to change. Where's the rat? So, like, we're still... I feel like we're still pretty nimbly. There's, like, a more pronounced combo this time. Whereas earlier, it was just kind of like you just kept swinging. What's this? So it pays to not always break every single thing you see sometimes. Which is not as fun. But it's the truth. I don't know why that made noise, but that was cool. CyberCorp is here. Nice armor. And I killed him through the wall. Thanks for complimenting my armor, bro. Fuck you. Get 9 whole bling blongs for that. I'm guessing that... I was gonna say... I'm guessing that there'll be some dudes that'll pop in. Even said nice armor you have, but he didn't really react, and then I just launched him in the stratosphere. Plunk. That's the actual way to go. I'll leave these explosives for now. We might be back here later. Do you think he has to, like, move sideways through doorways to fit through, like, narrow doors? Because the wings are cool, but they are truly just cosmetic. Like, it's him getting in the way. Yeah, that little, like... The slide is not, like... I don't know if I really am excited about the slide as an evasive maneuver. I mean, sometimes sliding underneath things is, like, cool for just navigation, but... I'm not sure if I would ever use it a whole lot for fancy maneuvers. It just one-taps these fucking dudes. Oh, right, but it says you want to make sure you don't reload all the time, because it does more damage when there's fewer bullets in the chamber. Bullets in the magazine, that is. Nice armor you have. So cold today. He was just looking at me. I said, all right. Have your way, bro. Oh, yeah, take your time exploding, bro. It's fine. There's no rush. It got what it needed. It did what it needed to do. It just took a second. It's sweet titties time. Burger. And okay, they sometimes give you stuff, but not always. Okay, so it pays to try it then. Because earlier we tried the vending machines, they didn't do jack shit for us. But sometimes they will. Syndicate is cancer, he says. Gross. Get him out of here. Is this a cool thing? Not really. Shoot. Oh! Do not destroy objects without necessity. But it looks so delicious and shootable. I couldn't help myself. If you would have seen how delicious and destructible it was, you would have done the same thing. Irresistible. And then break it afterwards. When am I gonna get some cool grenades or something? Actually, I'll just place that. There we go. Turret will do my job for me. Who's saying just E over and over again? So go this way. Let's say drinks bar. Drinks bar. Yes. Yes. That is sometimes how bars go. Indeed. Sure enough. Weather's getting worse, he says. Find the rat. The rat's apartment. First name the, last name rat. Like a nice wholesome fella. Vending machine. Got any goods? Do you have a Diet Coke? Do you have a hold on. Do you have zero Coke Zero without zero Coke? Yeah, there we go. Coke Zero with cherry, no caffeine, over ice. Actually modify or can't actually grab that one. Are you the rat? The fact that I can't kill you means probably not. Of course, we're just here to have a talk with him, not have a kill with him. Oh, that is a raid. That is a raid from whomst would dare. Whomst would dare raid. Sorry, I got something covering the screen so I can't see. Some nice folks. Some nice folks raided. I got stats. What's up, friends? Thank you for that raid, guys and gals. We're playing CyberCorp. Very unique little kind of action RPG. It's kind of got that Diablo loot and like get cool shit kind of thing going for it. I'm liking it a lot so far. It just came out a few weeks ago. Well, it was in early access. Now it is in its 1.0 state. Pretty cool so far. Pretty cool. Also, we're petting cats. Hell yeah. Thank you. I got stats for, or I get it. I got stats. There we go. There we go. Thank you for that raid, my friends. Whale sent us over. Oh, that's very sweet of him. I don't know how Whale tricked you. Whale might have really said, yo, the Super Hobbit guy is really cool. He's so charismatic and you'll love him. The reality, I don't know. He might have oversold it. He might have oversold it. But thank you for the kind words. And thank you for the raid. Whenever somebody raids, I always like to ask if there's any clips you would like to share. Thank you all gals for shouting out. I got stats. They're playing, let's see. Mandragora Whispers of the Witch Tree. That sounds awesome and whimsical. I don't think I recognize that one, actually. Whenever somebody raids, I always like to ask if there's anything of yours you would like to share, because you were very generous, bringing your folks to me, having no idea what kind of bullshit I'm up to here. So the least I can do, since you brought your folks to me, is for me to nudge my folks to you. So if there was any clips of yours you would like to share, any fun moments you were proud of in a recent stream, and by recent, I mean, it could have been like weeks or months ago. I'm honestly not picky. But if there's any fun moments you were proud of, or any silly things, or any terrible cringe moments that bring you to untold amounts of embarrassment, but your chat wants to share with me, I'll take all of it. I'll take all of it. Some cool dude. That's right, Whale. I appreciate Whale guiding the raid here. It's not the first time in recent memory Whale has guided a raid here. But thank you. Thank you to Whale for guiding the raid, and thank you to I Got Stats for that raid. Very generous of you. But yeah, balls in your court. Like I said, if there's anything you want to share, I would love. I'll put up on the screen. On the screen, we'll all watch it together. It's always one of my favorite things to do. It's great for me because I get to selfishly enjoy your content. Like I get to see what you're up to. So it's great for everybody. But like I said, we're playing a fun action RPG. It is, I will acknowledge, a little bit rough around the edges. We've had a couple of like maybe minor little glitches or like UI quirks that I didn't love. but it's only been in its 1.0 released state for I think like 2 or 3 weeks. It's pretty fresh. It's pretty fresh out of the 1.0 oven. Go for tats. You got it, bud. You got it. Yeah. Either really good or really bad. Yeah. Because you know how this goes. You know how this goes. Every streamer has at least one clip that's one of their usually it's one of their mods, right? Usually it's one of the mods that like saves that very embarrassing moment. And at every turn is just dying for an opportunity to share it with somebody unsuspecting. And then we have clips that are like fun or like, oh yeah, I'm proud of this moment. This is a cool one or a funny thing. And then it's luck of the draw at that point. It's like, who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Who's gonna post something cringe? Or who's gonna post something that's like, you know, like a fun moment that makes the streamer look really cool and very dashing. Yeah, Galsa doesn't know anything about cringe clips that are... Oh, do I guide him to extraction? By guide, do you mean kill? Do you mean kill? Can I kill the rat? Not that I want to. That is a lot of blood. You're just gonna let me do this, or you're just gonna stand there while I just fucking hack your shit up? Alright. Alright, well, no, they're fine. They're fine. It was just a flesh wound. There's no health bar. There was no... Also, there's damage numbers in this game. So there were no damage numbers, so it's probably fine. Syndicate melee fighter. I do like the... Obviously, this is a cyberpunk kind of environment game, so... Body modifications and like cyberware and hacking. There's a lot of that kind of stuff to be found, as you can imagine. I'm so scared. I'm running in place. I'm on the treadmill. Protect the informant or else. I'm just gonna blow this thing up. No, I'm not. I'm gonna kill you instead. Did the informant run the fuck away? Honestly, smart. Just get the fuck out of Dodge. And then what do? They sprint through Dodge. My dude, my guy. Oh, hold on. I fucked the reload. I botched the reload timing. It's one of those games where when you go to reload, there's like a timing mechanism, and if you fuck it, it'll make you sad. Which is how it goes in some things in life. Ouch. Oh, so go ahead and put this thing down. Get that turret down there. Yeah, not a ton of damage, the turret, but it does enough. This DMR that I got, though, my god, I fucking love this thing. Blech. Yeah, this thing just one-taps most unarmored enemies. It's quite delicious. Our weapon that we're using, by the way, this DMR that I'm loving so much, it has the thing where it does more damage when there are fewer bullets left in the magazine. So if you... So it's one of those games, or it's one of those weapons, rather, where you don't necessarily want to reload every time. Every time you're out of combat. Yeah, love a good I'm the same way. Our offhand weapon, by the way, is a shotgun, which is kind of sick. This is one of those games where you're not really, I don't think, limited to what's your primary, what's your secondary. So you could have, like, a secondary, also an assault rifle. I decided to have one long-range DMR fella and then one short-range shotgun extravaganza. Oh, the fellas. The shotguns light them on fire. Also, you do have melee finishers. Hell yeah. Love me a good melee finisher. Get fucked. There we go. I don't know where the dude went. I'm assuming the dude is... Okay, yeah, they're hiding. Good. Yeah, it lights them on fire. Doesn't really necessarily say why. Let's put this thing down. Maybe shouldn't leave that one dude by themselves, because they will not do well under pressure. Under pressure. Probably could have just gone right for the finisher there. I got the B rating. Hell yeah. Now, I realize the DMR is probably meant to be used in long range, but here we are using it in short range. So we found some more stuff. Again, this game loves some good loots. Some good loots. It's got that kind of Diablo-esque feel of like, oh yeah, I killed a bunch of dudes. Oh, flashlight. Hell yeah. I killed a bunch of guys, and they dropped some fun stuff, and I go back to my base. We, like, kit ourselves out with the cool things we found. And let me slide underneath. I already used all these things, so I will break them. Oh, never mind. I can't break them. Never mind. So yeah, back in the base, you can, like, look through the weapons you found, armor, that kind of thing. So it's a pretty satisfying gameplay loop. Story is, you know, I mean, it's mysterious, but nobody really plays games like this for a super driving narrative anyway, so I'm not too worried about that. Will says, I got one. Perfecto. Perfecto. I'm going the right way. Yeah, we'll find a nice opportunity to check that out when we have when the mission ends. I think we're probably not too far from conclusion, because this is where the mission began. I'm guessing this is where the guy's extracting. I think this is where we started, maybe? It's over here. There we go. Transport's on the way. Hold down the fort. And this person is handling this whole situation very well. They're being very respectful and considerate. Stab-owed idiot. The nice thing is that they're doing a good job of like staying out of the line of fire. Ouch. Yeah, just you click once and then go for the finisher, and it works very well. Eventually, they will of course out health my ability to kill all the damn time, but it's quite nice. You know, for a minute there, I was worried I'd have to like really babysit them, but no, they're just kind of chilling. This thing down. Even if it's not a lot of damage, it just distracts them, which is good. This DMR, my god, this thing is just amazing. Let's switch to shotgun for a bit to kind of mix it up a bit. Transport is here. Get the fuck out of Dodge. There was one other dude that popped in, but I guess he ran away. Oh, here he is. Here he is. One extra kill, just for fun. For funsies. Okay, was there anything else? Mission will end. It'll auto-extract us. It'll slurp us right out. Nothing like a good auto-suck. There's the thing. And just wait for the countdown. Wait for the timer. That's that easy. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Will's got a good one. I can tell already. We got something good. Damage wave. Maybe that's like a cool wave attack. D, which, as we all know, means you did darn good, Alex. Good job. That's definitely what that means. It could have been worse. It could have been F. An E or an F. All right. So, yeah, let's take a look. Let me mute the game real quick. Actually, looks like the game is already being quiet. So I could have found something else. A broken man clip. You could post multiple. Multiple clips are allowed, by the way. Multiple clips are allowed. So if there was something extra silly, or maybe even extra cringe, I'm down. Did Will sell you on Ball Pit? It's funny because I've had a number of buddies and like streamer homies try to get me to play because it looks very cool. I'm a little bit afraid of it because I'm worried I'm going to lose like hours and hours playing it. And also, of course, it's just the demo, but still, the demo sounds like it has a lot of like replayability and is quite incredible. So I'm like, I want to check it out. Part of me wants to wait for the full game. The other part of me is a little bit afraid. Like, oh god, is this thing going to bring ruin to my life? Is this thing going to slurp an unhealthy amount of hours out of my existence? So here we go. So here's the one from Whale. Here's the one from Whale. Boop. There we go. That's a new job. Here we go.
See, I was born to be a bus driver. Look at this. Bro, wait.
Honestly, it's more disturbing that it like cut to black. If it would have shown like a grotesque crash scene with like blood and shit, like, oh, that'd be one thing. But like the fact that it cut to black is like, oh my god.
See, I was born to be a bus driver.
Was this dude just driving on the wrong side of the road? This dude, my guy, he's just like coming right at you? Like, bro. And then the game's like, by the way. I love the face at the end. Just very stoic. Just like, yep. That fucking happened, alright. Yep. Night Bus. And I've never heard of this one. Looks like a cool indie game. And it's okay, though. It's okay. We can just say you did that on purpose because you wanted to see all the endings. You just wanted to see all the endings, so it was very intentional. It was an intentional death. You knew exactly what was going to happen. It was not the right job for me. I was on the wrong side. Oh, okay. No. It's okay. I like my headcanon more that, yes, this was calculated. There we go. Fantastic. Yeah. And yeah. If there was also one for the Ball Pit or the Broken Man, as Whale said, I'm down for others if there was another one. But thank you again, Tats, for that raid. It's very generous of you. Thank you again to Whale for guiding the raids to me. Poor Tats, they probably were like, man, can I read like someone normal and cool and and like sociable and not some fucking gremlin. And then Whale said, "You're gonna raid Hobbit, you're gonna like it." And Tat said, "Please, I'm sorry, not in the face." Because Whale, you know how Whale is. You know, he can be a very intimidating person, very intimidating personality. I know because I played Deep Rock Galactic with him last week, and you know he was like being nice and helpful. Oh, it's terrible. So terrible. No, it was a fun time. It was a good time. Whale's a good dude. He said, "You asked for it." Oh, here we go. This is my shit. This is my shit. This is what did I say? I said I need somebody to give me like the weird shit. This makes me happy. This makes me very happy. Here we go. Here comes the weird shit. Oh, baby.
Hey, here we go. Ready? Ready for the next verse?
Yo, MTV shirt? I appreciate the commitment.
One more time.
One more time. One more.
I got tears going down my eyes.
And then you do the tip. There we go. Hey.
Done.
Ah, that's good. I appreciate the encore, man. I appreciate the encore. Good shit, man. Good shit. He fully committed. He said, "You know what? I'll give it to you twice and then never speak of it again." And then Whale said, "What's that about never speaking of it again? How's about we save it forever?" I have to know, did you lose a bet? The uproarious laughter in like the voice chat tells me that there was people were enjoying it, and and Tats might have been like, I don't know if but it's okay, because you know what? Even if he was dying on the inside, if he was a broken man, inside and out, he went through with it, man. I respect it. Does that fucking clip? It's a good fucking clip. Good clip. Oh, so it's an old clip? Ooh, it's vintage. Some vintage Tats. I like it. He has more tattoos. It's almost like the word Tats in his screen name would imply that he got tats. There's no way though. There's no way that would have like some kind of semblance. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. My dumbass brain, I thought it was I got stats, like statistics. Like look at my spreadsheets, bro. Like there's like the people that do the Excel spreadsheet speed runs. I thought maybe that's what it was. That's wonderful. Thank you to Whale and to Tats for sharing the clips. Thank you to Whale for guiding the raid here, and thank you again, Tats, for your generous raid. And now I got a new streamer for me to shitpost in. I mean, offer insightful chat commentary. I catch you live at some point. Do I want this head to explode with like spreadsheet speedruns? I mean, what I will say about the spreadsheet speedruns is that it's like a big thing apparently. Like apparently there's like championship tournaments and there's like sponsors and shit, and it's like an esport basically, which is bizarre. But yeah, it's like an actual thing, and it's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. Yeah, Excel 100 table. Yeah, pivot tables and shit. Like people go hard on that shit, and it's kind of nutty. But I mean, at the same time, I kind of get it because, you know, it does take skill, no question. Oh, by the way, Meerkat has something for us. He says, "You know what the fuck this is, bro." I missed it from Meerkat. Let's see what Meerkat's got. Meerkat says, "Are you ready, motherfucker?" I don't know if I am. I don't know if I am ready. What does he have? He says, "Check your DMs, Alex. I've slid on in." This is a good image. Meerkat's got an MS Paint challenge for us, and this is a solid one. This is a solid image. All right, copy image. All right, so for those who might be new here, so we have a number of channel points. Channel point redemptions. Number of channel point redemptions that we do here, and they're all special in their own unique ways. But there's one in particular that is one of my favorites for sure. It is MS Paint challenge. The rules are simple. Whoever redeems this particular channel point redemption must supply me with an image, and it is my job to try to recreate that image using only MS Paint. Not only that, but only MS Paint using the pencil tool, fill tool, and erase tool. So not a ton of things available to me. And of course, I am not an artist. I am not an artiste. I have no artistic talent. I have no background, no training, so it's gonna look like shit. And I'm trying to go fast, that's why I brought up the timer. Here is the image from Meerkat. Here, I'm actually going to resize this down a little bit. Let's go about half the size. There we go. That looks a little bit. That'll feel a bit easier. And you know, it's sometimes hard to fit it in. You know, it's sometimes you need to shrink it down to fit because it's hard to like engulf the whole thing. It's hard to. It's a lot to take in. I know. The jokes they write themselves. That is an impressive dog. That's an impressive wiener. That might be the most impressive wiener I've seen all day. And boy, howdy, I've seen a lot of wieners today. Man, oh man, the number of wieners I've seen today. God, it's like me in college all over again. Anyway, so we have 3 minutes, give or take. 3 minutes is like it's more of a guideline. But we have 3 minutes to try to recreate this image. That's my lunch, says Whale. It is an impressive lunch. It's fucking huge. Or she's like the size of a mouse. But it is impressive. Yeah, I'm not sure what style dog that is. Y'all know about like Chicago dog, New York dog. Like there's all these like different hot dog styles. I'm not sure. I don't know. Fucking the Jolly Green Giant maybe, Hulk style dog maybe. What's up, Luna Waffles? I've seen the explosion kill people. Wait. What kind of explosion? Are we talking about eating a hot dog too quickly and having a gastrointestinal explosion? This is a pig in a blanket and a very small. Yeah, exactly. Like it's just like a mouse-sized human maybe. Anyway, so oh, is the wrong side? Okay, I thought you meant like yeah, if you eat this hot dog too fast, you'll have a fucking blowout. It's like an Italian loaf. Yeah, it is like an Italian loaf. Yeah, amazing. All right, so we got the clock on the timer or on the side here, and like I said, pencil tool, fill tool, erase tool. We're gonna go fast. We're gonna paint. We're going to MS Paint quickly. It's going to look like shit, but that's the fun. And here we go, my friends. It's coming in hot in 3, 2, 1. Let's get ready to MS Paint. So let's get the dog. We got that dog in her. And of course, we got to get the mouth. Got to get the mouth. Just, actually, the way it's going to work is that the dog... or I guess the bun rather kind of goes here, and it comes up a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna do a quick little edit because it comes down here. There we go. And then this kind of comes down. Yeah, it all just kind of buns together. It's an impressive bun. There we go. So I'll gonna connect that a little bit. And I'm not going to get all the face, obviously. So I'll just kind of have it go up like that. Let's see. So the mouth is there. The jaw is like kind of right here. All right. So it's not going to really be one-to-one. That's fine. It doesn't have to be perfect. The dimensions for this person might be a little bit cursed. But honestly, is it really an MS Paint challenge if the dimensions for the human is not like a little bit completely fucked up horribly? Got a hoodie on. I'm going to cheat a little bit and just going to do one of these. And then hand. This is a hand. I promise you it's a hand and not some weird deformed penis. There's already an impressive wiener on screen. Why would I try to like introduce more unnecessary wieners? Come on, so that's unreasonable. That's unhealthy. An unhealthy amount of wieners. There's another hand kind of down here. There we go. And she's got like a shirt on. You can't really tell too much. I'll do one of those. It kind of goes there. Actually, I'll do one of these. There we go. I'll say that's what that is. Here's the eyes. Actually, first is the nosy. Kind of comes down right here. There we go. So one eye's looking at us like this. The one like this. There we go. And then... yeah, like that. Like that. It's like this and like that. Yeah, it kind of disappears. a little bit, but it kind of continues afterwards. Hair kind of comes down like this. Goes down like that. It's got a ponytail. Come down like this as well. There we go. Good enough. And then the important stuff. Actually, I'm gonna do a little bit non-standard. Usually, I fill things in, and then we're like done. That's like it. After we fill in, that's like the main thing. Let's see. I think I'm actually gonna do brown for the bun. Skin tone, we'll do this. And kind of off. Oh, I need to like give her like a neck, or like a There we go. Just do one of those. There we go. There we go. Get that. And then that. Got the dark hair. Bam, bam, bam. Don't know if I really want to mess with the eyes necessarily. We'll say she has brown eyes. Sure. And then... Actually, we might have time. Well, it looks like I'm going a little bit over. I'll do one of these. Couple teefers. Just a few teefers. A few teefers. Bam. And then meat. Bam. I was like trying to be careful about the tone I chose for the meat. And then here comes the good shit. So it gets like the kind of on top. Actually, even thicker. Yeah, big ketchup. Big ketchup. Yeah. Make sure it looks like a hot dog, not like a fucking bloody penis, because nobody wants a bloody penis, bro. Come on. Some mustard. And it's kind of implied there's like more kind of like around here a little bit. A little messy. It's a little bit messy. I mean, honestly, who doesn't love a good messy wiener in their lives? There we go. Hands above the table. Hands above the table. There we go. There we go. So that's what we got. Yeah. Now, I think we pretty much nailed it, right? Anything different I would do like... Problem is, if I do that, I'm going to make it look like a goblin or like an old lady, so I'll leave it as is. I'll leave it as is. I think we nailed it. I think we nailed it, honestly. I think this is my finest work yet. No eyebrows. Listen, when you're trying to go fast, when you're trying to MS Paint quickly, sacrifices have to be made. Yeah, no eyebrows. Ears, just a little flap. Just a little ear flap. No, like, she's not so much wearing like a hoodie or a shirt as she is just like wearing like a gray tarp. She's dome-shaped. She's got that fucking hunchback. I inadvertently gave her the hunchback of Notre Dame kind of thing going on. By the way, I'm sure you can't help but notice she is betrothed. And when someone is this good at gobbling the wieners, who can blame them? Who can blame somebody for saying, you know what? You know what? The way this woman gobbles wieners, she's a keeper. Smart. Fucking smart is what that is. All right, so. It's okay, I can make that joke. Because again, I had a reputation in college, all right? I'm not proud of it. That's not true. Yes, I was. All right, so whenever an MS Paint challenge is completed, we save them. We crop them together. And then I save the resulting image. Save the resulting image. This is number 416 from Mr. Meerkat. This is Big Wiener. .png. Because I am smart and very mature for my age. Very, very mature. Hunchback of Notre Dame. That's what's up. Got the mouth. Here's a Frank Zappa song called Charlie's Enormous Mouth. And it's about a person who has a very large mouth. And then they get addicted to drugs. And then it turns into like Charlie's enormous brain is very dead. And then it has kind of a sad ending. But it's a fun song. It's a fun song for the first two verses. Then it gets weird. All right, so this is a completed MS Paint challenge redeemed by Meerkat. The man, the Meerkat, the legend. Man. Whenever we complete an MS Paint challenge, I save it to my hard drive so I can keep it forever and masturbate to it later. I mean, appreciate it later. I would never do something uncouth. But most importantly, after an MS Paint challenge is complete, we post it to the Discord server. So if you wanted to see more stupid MS Paint monstrosities like this one, there are 416 of these things in the Discord server. There's a Cursed Masterpieces channel, or MS Paint Masterpieces channel, where all these things live and breathe and thrive and maybe even procreate. I hope they're like making MS Paint babies. That'd be cool. But they're all out there. We're all in the Discord server. We do giveaways every so often in the Discord server. It's the best way to keep up with myself and others inside the community, outside of streams. I post a schedule there. So Discord server, it's pretty cool. The link to the Discord server and all of my shit, it's in that socials page. It's, you know, it's there if you want it. I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life, but if you want to join it, it's there. It's pretty cool. MS Paint complete. Thank you to Meerkat for the redemption. Hope you learned a thing or two about big wieners. I know I sure did. Because Lord knows I don't have a lot of first-hand experience with big wieners. Well, I do, but, you know, again, my college experience notwithstanding. Yeah, we might have some time, and then I looked over the time, I was like, oh, never mind, we're like 20, by that point we were like 30 seconds over. Whoever this woman is, she would approve of this. I like to tell myself that if in the odd chance when we do an MS Paint challenge that involves a human, if said human were to happen upon my stream and see the fucked up thing I've created, I tell myself they would appreciate my monstrosities and not be horribly offended by them. I wouldn't blame them by not being, if they were offended, but I like to think that they'd see the creativity in it. Creativity. Yeah, Big Wiener 3. That's right. Yeah, because I've already... Well, no. It'd be like Big Wiener ASDF Final 7 or something is how it usually goes. All right, so let's get back to the games. Thank you again, Meerkat, for the redemption. Thank you again to Dats for that raid. Very generous, very kind. And Whale, of course, thank you for guiding the raid here. And let's play more of this cool game, because this is CyberCorp. We're having a nice time with it. We just completed the second mission. We escorted the rat. This is our informant. And the operator's gonna watch over them, I suppose. I wonder if this means our base is gonna, like, grow and expand as we add more people and add more, like, I don't know, add-ons to it. More like stations and shit. The guy we're looking for, his name is Komodo, the guy that hijacked our weapons sale last time. He's like some kind of mysterious weapons dealer. MS Payne Artisan. I want to do the thing where it's like, Anthony, I think you're missing a T. And then Anthony's like, no. I said what I said. I typed what I typed. It's a district in Old Town. MS Payne. No, honestly, MS Payne is extremely appropriate. It's extremely appropriate given the circumstances. Can we talk with this person? No, but we can watch spreadsheet TV with them. Oh boy, we can watch Graph TV. Look at this paper ass pizza over here. I don't know if maybe the pizza was there earlier. I just didn't notice it. But I like to think it's been there this whole time. And yeah, we just have a pizza hanging around forever. I don't remember this Roomba that never rotates, and our feetsies clip through it. Oh, can we sit down? Oh yeah, the sit down and ponder experience. It's fun. I like these little add-ons of being able to interact with your environment, even if they're, you know, kind of simple. It's kind of fun. So let's take a look what we got. Because here's the weapon we were using so much earlier. I had a great time with it. This is a souped-up version of the shotgun that we were using already. Ooh, I like that. All right, so now like the paint jobs are properly showing up, which is nice. So this one is significantly less damage, but better fire rate. I don't know if it's really worth it. I would consider maybe... Okay, that is a 3, actually. I would maybe consider it. Because this one's only a little 2, a baby-ass 2, but this one does have the cards on it, which does up the ante quite a bit. I think for sure I'm gonna go with the better Holy Fire shotgun. Like, for sure, we're definitely getting that one. No question there. As our secondary. Do I want to dare bring a like, by some means, much less good weapon? I mean, it's worse in every respect except it has a bigger magazine, a quicker reload time, and a better fire rate. I mean, the magazine of 6 is not much, obviously. And the DPS is allegedly more. Let's try it. It's good to branch out sometimes. Good to branch out. What's up, Aleph? And then for melee, we have this thing, which is almost entirely better. Worse crit chance, but yeah, just really nice. Damage after slide. So good to know you do more damage with a melee weapon specifically after sliding. So let's try it. In fact, I think I will probably end up liking it, so I think I will just go ahead and sell this one. And then I'll keep the 3s. But I think I will sell... I'll sell the old Holy Fire. Oh, I could extract the cards. Oh, what cards does it have? Heavy strike, heavy strike. You know what? I will extract the cards. And then I will sell. It's kind of cool that you can extract the cards pretty easily. And then I'll probably sell that one too. Do I want the expanded magazine? Yes. Yes, I do. There we go. Keep everything else. We got a new thing, but it's fast. And has better slide and has better and faster shield regen. Shields are way worse though, like way worse. But it is tier 3 though. This one's tier 4, though. We definitely got to go for that one, obviously. Let's sell this one. I think we'll probably sell this one, too. We got this one. Worse shields, but better in every other way. Yeah, that's good enough for me. Sell that one. I'll keep that one for now, but I'll sell that one, too. That's such a crappy, like, small amount for the shields. I think I'll stick with those. Anything new for skills? That is the damage wave I'm kind of curious about. Damages on enemies in the radius. That's kind of cool. That instead of an auto turret, maybe. And of course, that just heals health. Not shields, but health. Did I ask her the cold question? Yeah, she did get back to me, and her response was like... like, well, I've never really thought about that before. She was like, I'll be honest, I've never considered like what cult I would ever want to join. She was like, usually I would want to avoid cults. So yeah, so admittedly she was like, man, I don't have anything like clever or fun with this one. Which is unfortunately how it goes. That's the tricky thing about redeem a question, because sometimes when you redeem a question, you know, the main experience is to just make my wife think I'm losing my fucking mind. Make her think I'm off my goddamn rocker. Like, what conversations is he having down there? I'm kind of curious to try the damage wave. How much damage? 184. That's quite good. Be a good, like, panic button. Alright, so... I did get this guy. I shall extract. That was the break the boxes. And then dodge the skills. We haven't really had any skills to dodge yet. I mean, attacks, but I don't think, like, standard attacks and bullets count for shields, necessarily. This game has math. Not too much. I mean, you know, it breaks down a lot of the stuff for you, which is nice. And it summarizes the damage per second, the DPS, which is helpful. If I wanted to, we could go shopping. I feel like we're already, like, doing pretty good. We could buy the Judas that we have already, obviously. I feel like we're doing all right now. I think these are things I actually sold. Well, maybe not all of them, but some of them are. Some of the things, yeah. Or there's the buyback option. That is literally things we've sold. So I think I'll stick with what we have. Yeah, we're trying the Archangel. I mean, that Judas is so good, but we'll try the Archangel. Do I get to customize inventory? Cards. We have heavy strike. We have extended mags. So can I put... Oh, but it costs money. It costs money to put like the cards on it. Let's leave it how it is. Let's leave it how it is because there's no guarantee that I will want to stick with this thing long term. It already has a couple things. It has heavy strike 1 on it, so that's pretty cool. There's our guy. There he is. New mission. So we did... Oh, looks like we have some side missions too. So data capture. The 10 is... Actually, I don't know what the 10 is. Is it difficulty, maybe? Defense, data capture. I wonder if there's any, like, downside to attempting a mission and failing. Let's try the data capture. Okay, reward. Oh, power level 2, but it gets juicier. It juices up more. So it might be one of those where you can, like, choose to leave if things are getting hot, or you can stick around and get dangerous. Let's get dangerous. All right. Capture the point. That is the plan. There's our shotgun. There's our cool new assault rifle. Hot dog. I know a thing or two about hot dogs. I know a thing about MS painting them. MS Paint creating them. And by a thing or two, I mean, I know nothing, but we still did it. Even though I don't know shit about it, we still did it. Oh, it did close behind me, by the way. I was reaching to finish them, but I see there's no, like, finish them option. Oh, maybe you can't. Maybe these guys cannot be finished. Gun. Yeah, these guys might be special. That took for its sweet time exploding. Goddamn. There we go. These guys can be finished. So it's like they were like robots. Maybe robots can't be critted in that sense. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah, it's like you can't... Kind of like how, yeah, it was like an automaton doesn't have like a weak spot, doesn't have like a jugular you can attack or anything. I think that's how it goes, where it's like there's no like obvious weak spots like an organic thing might have, like internal organs to pierce, that kind of thing. And we're still going this way. Here's a fella. Can I kill you? No, that's disappointing. I can't kill innocent people. Where's the fun in that, man? Trying to find the lady. Doing some reverse Google image search. All we know is that she is likely still betrothed. Likely, because I mean, who in their right mind, you know, would give that up? Are you kidding me? that kind of glizzy guzzling. That's the stuff of legends right there, man. Like that glizzy engulfing kind of power. I'm just saying. I haven't tried my cool new ability yet, by the way. It is control, and it's like a cool-ass ground pound. I mean, I like going the wrong way first, obviously. I've lived my life going the wrong way. Oh, shit, I was supposed to not break that. Whoops. Yeah, take your sweet time exploding. Did that open anything? It opened nothing. Looks like I'm drunk. You haven't even entered the club yet, my dude. Also, they don't mind that I'm, like, shooting a gun. Just fucking around. Oh. Robot. What? What did that do? Why did I suddenly look at robot? Yes, you. I'll talk. Maybe I can talk to him? T. Yes. Over there. Oh, but now... Well, hold on. No, I was gonna say, it doesn't want me to go that way? I have no idea what that's for. Hey, that guy over there. Yeah, I see him. And then this person over here. Yep, I see them too. Oh, and now I'm in here. Oh, cool. I gamble. Ooh, that's 1,000. That's expensive. We got more than we lost. We gambled 1,000. We gained 1,300. I lose 1,000 and I gain the same amount. That's awfully suspicious. Am I getting the same amount every time? What in the world? Okay, alright, not that time. Alright, so now it's dead to me. Nothing in the vending machine. Anything else fun? We got some cyber strippers. Yes, that one over there. I'm not gonna lie, the cyber strippers... I'm not really feeling it. They don't seem like they're really into it. And yes, I mean, it's your job. I realize that. But like, you know, it's like the illusion isn't really there. I got a lot of bling bongs there. Holy shit. I got nothing there. I'm going to try again. I can quit anytime I want. God damn it. Okay, I got a little bit there. I'm going to give us some stuff. Actually, quite a bit of stuff. So it seems like it very mostly reliably will give you more than you lose than you put in. But sometimes you will not be so lucky. Bam, 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 bam. They don't mind that I'm just breaking shit. Fucking deleting their fucking tables and chairs and alcohol. They're being pretty cool about this whole thing. Cooler than some of us would be, for sure. Oh, weapons! And armor and all kinds of... Wow, all kinds of cool stuff. Like, randomly, what the fuck? Bam, 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 bam. Alright, cool. Alright, who is the person we wanted to talk to? Yes, that's what it was. No, it was you. Oh, maybe it wasn't pointing me to this person. Maybe it was pointing me to this thing, which we did, of course. Extract the goods. We got the goods. And then, of course, we break everything because that is our want. There we go. All right, so... Oh, wait, hold this. There's something in the VIP lounge. Can't really see what I'm doing. Who knows what I'm breaking? Or what illicit activities I'm interrupting, but there we go. All right. And we got a lot of stuff out of that. A lot of materials. There's big stripper lady. mean, that's exciting for like different reasons. Vending machine sometimes has bupkis for us. All right. So I'm guessing like talking with the robot basically like got us in to the place. I'm guessing that's like how that whole exchange worked. I'm guessing. Is that us? Like some kind of depiction of us as like some cool hero? Or only one way to find out. By the way, Luna Waffles has an MS Paint comic. Ooh, a comic. Haven't done one of these in a while. This is a like a hyper like a souped up version of MS Paint Challenge with more creativity and more weird. Luna Waffles says like that's the requirement. So, oh, actually, I might have misunderstood. I might have I think I know what might have happened. So, how's about this? So, yes, we will do this MS Paint comic, but I think it's actually just an MS Paint challenge. So, the MS Paint comic that Little Waffles redeemed is a decent bit more expensive than the regular MS Paint challenge. And it's because the idea of the comic is that it is like, you give me a description, and I will make a 4-panel comic out of, like, the description with MS Paint. But Luna Waffles gave me an image. So we can still do the image, and I'll refund you the difference, Luna Waffles. Because yeah, because you paid a little bit extra for the MS Paint comic. Unless there is a comic you would like me to do. Because I'm assuming since it's just a flat image, that what you preferred was an MS Paint comic. Yeah. Yeah, close to bedtime. We'll just do the drawing, that is. We'll do the regular challenge. How's that sound? Because the normal MS Paint challenge is probably on cooldown right now. I think it takes like an hour to cool down, but since you got the points, you went ahead and spent it. We'll go into it. We'll go into it. Especially because if it's getting close to EP time for you. Getting close to EP time. We'll do it legit. Speaking of legit, this is like an actual image. I mean, the other image was a real image too, but this is some Joker shit right there. Resize this thing down. Let's go like 40% that size. It's a little bit easier for me to work with when it's nice and small, nice and compact. All right, bring out the clock. I'm whipping out my clock. Just whipping it out for everyone to see. All right, same rules apply. MS Paint Challenge. You already know what it is. 3 minutes ish to do my best and or worst. So here we go. A preemptive sip of water. Get my thrusty nice and moistened, nice and lubricated. All right, friends. 3, 2, 1. MS Paint. Let's go. Actually, what I usually say is 3, 2, 1. Let's jam to the tune of Cowboy Bebop, of course. He's got a very pronounced widow's peak. Look at that widow's peak. Wowie zowie. The head will probably not be overly symmetrical, but I will try my darndest. He's a very unique shape about him, doesn't he? There we go. There we go. I'm like making him look very like very chubby, and I don't mean to. I don't mean to make him look chubby. He's gonna have a very long nose. Very long nose. It's just like very, very long, but also like, well, maybe not that pointed, but like. There we go. There we go. Good enough. Actually, no, it's terrible. I'm terrible at drawing. That's okay. That's okay. We're having a good time. Like, got the angy eyes. We'll do one of those. Oh, God, that was terrible. You would think I would get better at this as time goes on, but I feel like I'm getting worse. There we go. Angy. Yes. Angy and evil. And, of course, big smile. Oh, yeah. Fucking huge. Fucking huge ass goddamn smile. Goddamn. With big teethers. Oop, shit. Lots of teethers. Big, lots of teethers. Man goes to the dentist all the time. Every single day. Goes to the dentist every goddamn day. Holy shit. Because his teethers are immaculate. Good for him. Dental plan, never been better. Good. Oh, but I never gave him, like, the lips. What am I doing? Luscious red lips. So luscious. Okay, maybe a little bit too luscious there. That's okay. That's okay. And then, like, hunched shoulders. very hunched, and apparently pointed. He's like wearing one of those like business thingies. He's got the little flower in the lapel. Here we'll do green and green, and the lapels kind of come out. Bam, bam, and then bam, bam. Do flower right there. Hand is now I'm not really any good at foreshortening, but we'll have the thumb like this, and then bam, and then bam, and then bam. You have to make the noises or else it doesn't work. 1, 2, 3. And there we go. There we go. Pretty much nailed it. Actually, it kind of goes down like this. There we go. Kind of cut that off a little bit. That's good too. That's good too. Eyebrows. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Eyebrows. Oh, yeah. Big. And then hair. That was my hair noise. Hope you liked it. I mean, I gave him very big hair. Very big hair. There we go. And then I'm gonna do one of these. It's good. It's still gonna look like he's gonna look like, well, an evil like party clown for sure. Maybe not very Joker-esque, but definitely like fucked up and weird. And I honestly could have made his chin look more ballular. I could have made his chin ball out of control a little bit better. Let's do one of those. All right, cool. Let's color it in. Do I have any? I do have like a lavender pink. It's actually kind of nice. Rarely do I have a color for such an occasion like this. The lips are going to look really fucked up. I'm going to warn you right now. The lips are going to look pretty cursed. Purple for the tongue, I guess. Sure. He has baby blue eyes, inexplicably. Eyes I could just get lost in. If I were, you know, Harley Quinn's weird fucked up infatuation that she has with him. Green hair. Bam. That green is perfect. My God, that green is like everything I'd hoped it would be. Oh, I did forget one. There we go. And then that kind of comes down. And then brown. Bam, bam, bam. And also bam. Then dark purple. And by dark purple, I mean like just very bright purple. There we go. And then pink. And then almost 5 minutes. There we go. Almost 5 minutes. There we go. Oh, I like how this lapel turned green. I see exactly what happened. I see exactly what happened. Yeah. That one should be purple. Purple. There we go. There we go. He's got them DSL. He's got something going on, man. I don't know if he's got them DSTs, them dick-sucking teeth, but he's got something, man. He's got something. So there we go. I would try to draw the Joker and drew Jakob. Who is Jakob? Because I just made him like large. I made everything large. I was trying to like accentuate the features of his face with like, you know, the cheekbones are like they stick out a lot, but I should have made, and I tried to like emphasize this little like like that little like the curves that kind of plump out. But instead I just turned him into a fucking demon clown fella. Can his hair be orange? Quick experiment. Bam. There we go. So if you want to like screenshot, there you go. There you go. Oh, and then he says he's a fucking demon sag. Yeah, I see it. I see it. That's good. That's good. Yeah, once the hair goes orange, all bets are off, man. All bets are off. Scarface and the Joker. Just Google him. It's not offensive. Just absorb him, man. Just absorb him. Well, this was a lot to absorb as well. Thank you to Lunar Waffles for the redemption. Sorry, had to spend extra channel points to get past the cooldown, but yeah, usually it's to make it so that like, you know, we don't just do constant MS Paint challenges back to back, because you know they do take a while sometimes. But this was fun. This was fun. Actually, I'm gonna do it this way. I'm trying to get the croppage, not the crappage. I don't want to crop my pants. I don't want to crap my pants. I want to do neither. There we go. This one is number 417. 417. I'm gonna call this rotund, or could I call him Sad Joker? We'll call him Sag Joker. There we go. And same kind of thing here. We'll go ahead and slap this into the Discord server. Two MS Paint challenges relatively back to back. And perfect splendor with absolute perfect execution. Really just nailing it entirely across the board. Artistic excellence on full display tonight. On full display. Is it like the big brain guy? No one actually knows. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know who the Jakob guy is, but I'm curious. Is it, wait, is it the dude from the potion seller video? The guy's like, potion seller, I need you to give me your best potions. And the potion seller's like, you won't be able to handle my best potions. My best potions would murder a man half your greatness. Half your might. Yeah, okay. I don't know, his name was Jakob. I don't know his name, but yeah, potion seller guy, basically. No more games, potion seller. And yet he gets like more and more flustered and keeps crying more. And the potion seller just keeps getting more and more angry and mean. And he is not having it. He is not having it. Once again, here is the link to all my social thingies, including the Discord server, if you wanted to see that MS Paint monstrosity again in close detail and save it for your own personal uses. Then the link to the Discord is in there, and all of my MS Paint challenges are in the Discord. So if you want to see more of that kind of goofy shit, it's all there. Otherwise, if you want to avoid it, you can still join the Discord server. But it is pretty fucked. Luna Waffle says, if you see me again, I failed to sleep. And also, dude, well, there you go. He has a huge head and he invented white people. Not at all where I expected that to go, but also the huge head thing, strangely relevant. Maybe that's where the guy got his inspiration for his screen name and like making his face look funny with the webcam filters. If that's how it went down, I don't know. But there we go. We got a history lesson. It's fucking crazy. Who fucking knew, man? Yeah, apparently it's some kind of deity. The day I learned. The day I goddamn learned. Good shit. Let's play more of this game. Thank you again, Luna Waffles, for the redemption. And of course, Meerkat hit us with a very good one as well. Lots of good redemptions tonight. I like it. Clear the area of garbage. Garbage. Yeah, get exploded, idiot. Bam. So I wanted to explode. The earth-shattering kaboom. Like the little fucking like wimbly bimbly dudes like fucking crawling around on all fours. This thing, yes. Fucking little zombie boys being all fast and spancy. Oh, it's gonna explode, yeah. Because he like just exploded. Oh, that still got me. So it's like not quite the my controls got reversed. So it's not quite the like get out of the range. You have to like get out of the range, but also it will have like some extra splash. Some extra splash to it. So be mindful of the extra splash. Speaking of which, get fucked, get murdered horribly. Perfect. Actually, shotgun. Bam. Oh, that's not shotgun. That's shotgun. There we go. We got quiet again. I was kind of hoping to use shotgun. We'll use shotgun next time. This is my cool tier 4 fancy boy. Oh my god. Okay. To be honest, I might watch that on my own time. That I mean, I'm not scared of that line, but that line is like, ooh, okay. It might be getting into some odd things. Maybe I'll play it safe. Also trying to keep the thing moving. I'll probably have to end the stream a little bit early tonight because I do have to get to bed at a reasonable hour. Tomorrow is Thursday, which means I have to go to bed. I have to go to bed and be a responsible boy. Much as it pains me to be a responsible boy, it brings me no pleasure to be a responsible fella. I'd much rather be an irresponsible goblin, but having to go to the office tomorrow is the reality. Honestly, it could be worse though, because if we would have been unable to get the internet restored earlier, when it was determined that the entire pole, the utility pole that connects all of our utilities, has to be replaced. If it would have been determined that like it would have been unsafe to have replaced the ISP line on that pole in its diminished state, then I could have been without internet for like, I don't know, weeks, maybe like a month or two. Like, who knows how long it's gonna take them to change that pole out. So I'm just happy to have it, man. I'm just happy that it's here. And if that would have happened, then I would have had to have gone to the office every day for the, foreseeable future, obviously. That'd be no bueno. I mean, going to the office isn't terrible, but I much prefer to work from home. And also, streaming is fun, and having internet is nice. These kinds of modern niceties that I've become used to over the years. Have to stay in the line. Oh, I wanted to, I was gonna say, I want to get him fucked up. Get him fucked up real good. I gotta reload. There we go. I was waiting for the reload, just kind of mashing the button. Double down. I actually never tried the double down. It seemed awful, honestly. It seemed miserable. It seemed like the kind of thing I would derive no joy in consuming. Wow, that melee does a lot more damage than I thought it would. Now, I was thinking I could, like, do more or something like that, because it seemed like there was... Like, it said, like, the danger rating was 2, but it could go higher. Maybe that's for the higher difficulties. Maybe the higher difficulties would be where like that elevated challenge comes in. This gun did well. I mean, it's good. I kind of like the single tapping though that DMR does. So I think I'm gonna stick with the DMR. Now that being said, I got some rank 6 shit. Good lord, that's pretty sick. B, which means better than D rating. Enhance your equipment with chippies. Chips, like potato chips, corn chips. What kind of chips are we talking here? Alright, so check the inventory. So I'm starting to, like, feel better about, like, the overall gameplay loop. Even if, like, the story missions are kind of simple, I'm still having a nice time. So what we're using right now is the Archangel. This is the better Archangel. Archangel. I can be your devil or your Archangel. That is, like, damage-wise, it's comparable to our... the Judas that I'm hanging on to. That's pretty sweet. Actually, the DPS for these guys apparently is even way better. I mean, I think I still want to hang on to that one. Like, that's pretty sick. Both these are pretty dope. But I mean, of course, I do love that Judas. The thing with the Judas is that the damage is off the charts, and the magazine is 6, which is pretty good. So 156. So yeah, this thing... Oh, no, 159. 159. All right, they're very similar. So, magazine size, yeah, by this point, it's kind of a question of... I think I'm probably going to ultimately use the Archangel. I'm just kind of curious. If I look at that guy, and then look at this. So, the DPS overall is worse. The firing rate is only a little bit better, is the thing. Critical damage is a lot worse. Crit chance is pretty similar. Reload time for this is a lot faster. This has a better range, though. It says much more accuracy. I don't know. I'm not so sure that's like a guaranteed that this one's better. They're like pretty similar in a lot of ways. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it looks cool, and and the pink is delightful, of course, too. I think what I'll end up using is probably going to be this guy as the primary. I mean, but the DPS for these things is apparently amazing. Bumblebee and Paint Jade. Apparently these things are amazing. A timeless classic. So, accuracy is pretty good. Magazine is not that impressive. Reload time is very quick. Really fast reload time. Yeah. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. See any cool shotguns? We're getting to the point where we're starting to like get past these other things being kind of worth. Maybe I will switch to a pistol. I don't know. It's fun lighting dudes on fire. That's cool. And it's a shotgun. I mean, that's cool. The damage isn't amazing, unfortunately. I have noticed the damage isn't like really what I would rather it be. So if nothing else, we could use the big bastard. Could use this big bastard. Tasty Berg Whale. Would you get that Baconator? That Baconator is I've never had one. I've never had a Baconator, so I can't pretend, but I can admire from afar. Magazine 12. It's got that offset core. Offset core. CRD. Critical range damage. Critical something something. Something with critical maybe. Maybe. CRD. Crunchy. Crunch Wrap Depreme. Crunch Wrap, spelled with an R. Depreme. Crunch Wrap Deluxe. There we go. Crunch Wrap Deluxe. There we go. It's a wait, it's a shotgun? No. Pellets means right. It's a pistol. It's a pistol, Alex. That's all it is. Yeah. They got the smaller one. That would be nice. You know my little mouth ussy has a hard time cramming too much meat inside of it. It is true. It is the honest truth. The truth of the matter. This one, these do pierce shields and do health damage, which is cool. Fires quite a bit faster. One extra bullet in the chamber and in the magazine. Similar accuracy. This is better crit shenanigans. Way more crit damage. My God. I think we're gonna roll with this guy. I'll hang on to the other ones, although I will sell. We don't need two of these things, obviously, so I'll sell one. I'll hang on to that guy for now. Hang on to that one too, but I'll probably sell. I can't part with the Judas just yet, but I will get rid of the other ones. That one too. Get that one too. Yeah, it's time. So let us sell. Oh, whoops. It is. There we go. Do I extract the cards? Sure. I mean, I'm gaining more than I'm losing, obviously. I don't know if that will always stay the case, but that is the case here. So this one's just better. Yep, I'll take it. And also, it looks hilarious. That's a big fucking pink. I love the pink, man. The pink is so badass. And let's just sell the old one. No need for it. Get it out of here. Armor. It's higher rating. I think this is the one we had already. I don't think this is new. Because, yeah, I had a hard time going in for such a small shield amount. Got a couple of big boys. More money on food. Yeah, I will say it costs me less money to fill up because I fill up fairly easy. I get full pretty easy. It's annoying sometimes, where it's like sometimes I want to eat more, I want to be able to eat more, but maybe it's for the best. Maybe it's for the best. Slightly more health, slightly more speed, slightly better shield regen, basically everything is a little bit better, but a bit worse shields. I think I'm willing to take that downside. Also, the green is very cool. The green's kind of sick, so I do like that. This one is way less health. Everything else is amazing, including a lot of shield. So that's a little scary. A little bit scary. I'll mark those to be sold. Yeah, maybe the profit. Maybe the profit. That's kind of cool. I mean, fast and crazy amount of shields. The slide range I don't think I care too much about. Nah, I feel like I should probably play it safe. I'll be a good boy. I'll be a good boy and play it safe. Legs, what do we got for legs? Pretty much just look at the 2 5s, I think. So what I have right now is pretty good health. This would be a lot of health and a lot of shields, but a little bit slower. Worse slide range. That or the prophet. The words of the prophet are written on the mustard yellow piss walls. So once again, low health, but amazing shields. And just everything else gets a nice bump. The damage of submachine guns. I don't think I have it. Actually, I had a submachine, but I sold it. So no SMGs for me. Alright. Damage of shotguns, though. How much? How much? Increases damage. Just want to say what the percentage is. It would be nice if there was a something that itemizes or quantifies how much better does it get. How much good or more good are we talking? Power boost. Power boost zone. No video for this one. You and your and allies, because this is a multiplayer game. This is co-op, by the way. Damage bonus. I don't know, that like damage wave thing is pretty sick. So I kind of like that. I think we'll stick with that. So I got the level 6 Archangel. Cool little pisty. Can I make the pisty look pretty? How do I make the pisty look pretty? I think actually I guess I have to do it this way. Character, and then I say, because vampire's kind of boring. That's what we started with. You do green, like very bold green to match what we have. Dark Knight. I kind of love the Dark Knight. Dark Knight's kind of sick. That's kind of sick. Actually, oh, it looks like the NES Zapper, dude. Dude, we gotta do the flesh. It looks like a powerful NES Zapper. Absolute goddamn lootly. And clothes. Well, what I will say is that it's hard to find clothes that fit me. I don't know if it's more expensive to find clothes that fit Whale. The cost is probably about the same, but it is hard to find things that are in my size because I'm a small lad. Not a lot of places carry things for small lads, especially shoes. My tiny, dainty, feminine hobbit feet. Good lord, good fucking luck finding anything under like a 8 or 7.5 if I'm feeling bold and frisky. My dainty little hobbit feet, little feetsies. It's quite disappointing. Got some pizza. Ooh, that sounds nice. The bigger sizes have an upside. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. So I would hope that they would be like at least more plentiful and being able to find them. But yeah, it's a shame that they're hitting you with the upcharge. We'll toss these and probably those two. Increase your damage of pistols. I do have pistols. Maybe I will not torch that one. The other ones shall be torched. Bam. Get it out of here. Damage of pistols. Shields are like adorably small though. Makes you a little bit faster. Actually quite a bit faster. And slide becomes delicious. Health regen gets worse, oddly enough. And health goes down. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it. Anything in the shop that I can't live without? Not really. Damage of shotguns. Our guy's looking... It's weird how dark the dark colors are. Maybe it's just my monitor, but on my end, like, the pants are just, like, straight, like, matte black. Just, like, fucking matte black. But I know it's, like, a dark blue, kind of. And the helmet, same thing. It's not black. I think it's, like, dark, crazy dark purple. Oh, no, it actually does have black on. Okay, yeah. But yeah, like, the pants, like, it's so dark. It's almost hard to see. Really, we haven't had to worry too much because the game has been not terribly difficult yet, but I know it's going to be up in the ante before too long, if I had to guess. Keep all that. We got our new bestie. Oh, any cards? Any cards I want to play with? Got this guy. Critical. CRD is critical damage. I think Crunchwrap Deluxe was a good idea, good theory. Yeah, probably like once we start getting like legendary weapons and shit, then I might start applying those cards. We're gonna be changing weapons all the damn time. All the goddamn time. So, we have another defense. Did it capture? Unless that was the one we just did. We just did? Is that the same basic... I thought it was like further out here though. I say all. Let's go ahead and do mission 3. Is that... I want to say that one is like over here. Let's go and do this one though. Crunchwrap Deluxe was the theory. Was it a game theory, Alex? Always. You like baggy clothes though? I could see that. Baggy clothes are kind of like a trend that comes and goes, and it seems like it's kind of in right now. So that does track. One of my friends did recently unearth her prized Jinko collection. Like found it in storage. She was like, oh fuck, and they fit. So she like took pictures and sent it in our group chat of like her like wearing her badass Jinkos. Real old school, man. Real old school. You want to talk about some baggy ass clothing, man? Jinkos were the shit. And by the shit, I mean we all thought they looked great back then. Nowadays it's like, dude, I don't know, man. It rains even a little bit. I mean, that shit's gonna get so dirty it just seems impractical even, but delightful and hilarious and very retro. Well, maybe not retro, but just old school. Very old school, very fun. Grab the guy. Is he a dragon? Pistol fires pretty quick. This one fires a little bit quicker too. Reloads like a fucking dream though. Landmines? I maybe don't want to step on a landmine and explode my penis. If I can help it. And I usually can. Oh! That one was like actually well disguised. I'm impressed. Now, if you dodge a landmine, does that count as dodging a enemy ability? Is there a thing that says like... Is it in the pause menu? It does not count as an enemy skill. Does not count as an enemy skill. I thought I was a genius. I thought I was a goddamn genius. Windbreakers. I think windbreakers can look cool. Not always, but I think they can look cool. But yeah, not always, and they're not always like a... Sometimes they're just impractical. Like if it's cold outside, you're not gonna wear a windbreaker. It's like, come on, those things are paper thin. You can just shoot them. All right. That simplifies that then. I mean, it's a good thing this is being very stealthy, right? Just blowing up every landmine I see along the way. Where are the flowers? Destroy him. Get stabboed, idiot. Yeah, the melee does a lot of damage now. Seems like earlier I was having a hard time with melee doing much of anything, but now it kind of fucks. Get you, and then get you. And then explode that, please. So fast. So brutal. So mindful. So, demure. Bleh. Pistol. I kind of miss lighting dudes on fire, but that's still pretty satisfying. Fucking sent that bitch to the shadow run. She was like, she ceased to exist. Fucking got deleted. Okay. Anything else? Nope. Okay. Might try the pistol next time. I mean, the assault rifle did fine. But the combo's going down. Oh, is there dudes? Is there still dudes left? Some armor. We'll open with a pistol next time. The music is still vaguely battle music-esque. Vaguely battle-esque music. Oh, excuse me. Alright, so instead we're just kind of two-tapping. Syndicate Raider. Get stabboed, idiot. Double kill. They got like the purple thingy, but they're nothing special. They bleed like the rest of them. Splort. So now the music has calmed down. We're out of battle mode for a while. I can explore around a little bit, but not too much. It's into the Shadow Realm, Jimbo. That's right. That's right. Ah, yes. I remember that episode of Jimmy Neutron. I think this way? There are sometimes secrets, so you're kind of encouraged to explorificate a little bit. This. It tried to open a door. And how to open it. Can I try again? Let's poke around over here. Ooh, there's like fun things back here, maybe. Flashlights. Sometimes helps. Sometimes. I kind of forgot I had this thing. If I stuff back there. I think I can break that through the wall. What's the matter with the power being sad? Power outages, what's going on here? I'm gonna laugh if there's like... I mean, I don't think I've been swinging my weapon too wildly in like just this area, but if there was something that I've already broken. Maybe we just continue and there'll be another way later on to open it. Entirely possible. Entirely possible. Yes, is there anything I'm not already tried or haven't like tried to interact with? I mean, it could be breaking things. That is not always the case. Can I just break the door down? It do not work that way. Can't even break this laptop if I wanted to. Now it does wrap around this way though. Yes. Yeah, it do. Yeah, it do. And then I'm hugging the wall, I'm humping the wall, I'm hugging and I'm humping. Impressive, there's a vehicle you got here. Looks big and fancy and well armored. Ooh, is this the thing? Did something up there. Oh, something schmoove. Synth signal. Bam. Maybe. Maybe a little something, something. Maybe. That's synth signal, so I would assume that means bad guys sniffing around. Still no dice. Okay. Maybe that's part of the main mission? It seems like it'd be an extra. So probably not, probably not. Can I... Maybe it opened up something on the other side? Is there like a wall here that is suddenly accessible? No dice. Sweet. They want us to go that way. Can I go this way? No, I cannot. Oh, maybe you slide underneath something? I'm interacting with various computers and I'm poking them with things, but knowing not what they do. Looks like that's maybe a slidable spot. Maybe not. Probably not. You guys are already dead. Was it an ambush? It was. You're correct. Bam. That's got a lot of health. It does a lot of health. Oh shit. Great, dude. Thanks. Ouch. I'll go for the big finish. Or no big finish, just big kill. He did a lot of damage to me. He was not nice. We killed the guy and the door is open. Hell yeah. He was guarding this thing. I get a whole bunch of stuff. I get lots of monies. I get new weapons, new armor. Stuff we've never even seen before. Hell to the yeah. I could have been utilizing dodges probably a little bit better, honestly. I was just kind of running in circles. This is still glowing. Say, yeah, there's nothing else for this guy. He's done so. Search the lair of Komodo. I'm searching. I'm sniffing. I duck underneath that guy? Probably not. That's what the dead guy was, though. Not sure how it was an ambush, but yeah, it gave me what I was looking for. Just vanquish the garbage. Bags of garbage. Clean up the streets. I do appreciate being able to see some like some kind of, you know, the developer wasn't thinking we'd be able to get to this part, so it's like just kind of an unrendered part of the wall there. So there's Komodo. We didn't miss the show. Whatever you say, boss. CyberCorp agents, but that's what I am. You've been spotted. You're telling me this is not a stealth game? Blip. I'd get away from that thing if I were you, bro. Bam. Staboed, idiot. Get meleeed, also, idiot. Bam. So you get the 2 tap and then press the E button to kill. Or they'll just die from the pistol damage as it is, but that works too. Now back this way. There's more garbage to break, which is its own sexual thrill, of course. Slide underneath this thing to not much gain, but it's a thing you can do for those so inclined. Are we gonna grab him or kill him? I mean, he wants to kill us, but maybe we can have a nice little chitty chat with him. We just want to talk. Have a nice little understanding. Reasonable conversation amongst adults. Let me just launch in the stratosphere. Thank you very much. Like how they sometimes will kind of wait while you're executing a dude. Bam. That's 1. And 2. Oh, I like executed that dude from like far away. Also, he took no damage at all. He was already ready to be executed. Sometimes it's like you shoot him once and they're ready. All right. It might be because of the combo meter being like so high up, and our like scores are so good. Yeah, that might be why. That might be like why suddenly we're able to like instant kill a bunch of dudes. Extra cool and extra fast like. Slicing and dicing. Bunch of doors that are just there for show. Just pretend doors. I love my big pink sword. My big pink machete. I always have out, just showing it for all to see. And hey, let's get him. You healing the bros? Not anymore. Let's see, when it cluster up like this, we can make this work. I don't think because I can't really go in there, obviously. All I can do is appreciate from afar. S+. All right, Komodo. Killed a bunch of guys. That's me. Is it boss battle time? Or mini boss, maybe? Jokers. We drew a Joker earlier, and it looked very silly. Cool gun. Good damage, honestly. Of course, he has a knockback of his own. Nice thing about that is that gives me a little bit of time to recharge my shield. This is still the better choice. Oh, except I fucked up the timing. Oh, I fucked up the timing again. God damn it. I'm very good at video games, I promise. Not my first ever video game I've ever played in my entire life. Can I go for the execute? Yeah, I can. Oh, did I lose? What the fuck? That was weird. It like faded to black. What? Now we're over here? What the heck? Okay, so he's not dead. Maybe we're not supposed to be able to do the execute on like mini bosses or bosses or something, because the game seemed confused. But we won, so we're good. He escaped again. What was that? What was that? There was like a dude floating away. All right, well, presumably that's it. Yep. Oh, and suddenly this thing. It's been a little bit silly. Yeah, I think the game maybe wasn't expecting us to try for the cool finisher. Maybe like they started like a special attack right as we went in for the finisher, and it like threw things off or something. It's entirely possible. Anything else before we get slurped out of here? Can I go underneath? I cannot. We're all set. Got a cool little like mag pistol, second coming. I got a second chance thing that's red and fancy looking. Oh, that's armor. Oh, I see. Devastator. Is it a fucking rocket launcher? Like a big laser? Cool melee things. I like it. Getting fancier shit. Despite having some like really impressive score moments, we only got a C rating that time, but still better than a D. Better than a sad D. Nobody likes a sad D in their life. Did you kill him? I wanted to. It's pretty agile. How do you get the nickname Rat? Oh, she's got the cut here tattoo. It's Rita. Call me Rita, not Rata. Do at least one more. It is getting kind of late, and I have to, like I was saying earlier, I have to make sure I'm a somewhat responsible fella and go to bed before it gets too silly too silly time-wise. So what's this big fucking thing? It is a special energy weapon. Heavy strike. Clumsy and heavy. Health damage, nothing, of course. What about this thing? This is an energy DMR weapon. Oh, you're speaking my language. I definitely want to try one of these ridiculous things. This thing looks cool, too. It's like a little, like, auto pistol thing, I think. Only fire, Judas. Yeah, I've been hanging on to Judas this whole time. It looks like it leveled up, because I think it was doing 159 earlier. Now it does 161. Yeah, like everything's like slowly leveling up, I guess. So it's between these two. Apparently this has the best DPS by a country mile. The fire rate is good. The damage is... I mean, this ring has a better fire rate and does more damage. Oh, it shoots 2 shots, though. That's kind of nice. Shoots 2 shots. Reloads pretty quickly. Pretty quick. I'll bite. We'll try it. Maybe it truly is going to be the cat's pajamas. I want to try one of these things. A crazy cool energy rifle. This thing sounds hilarious. You won't really fight with it, but you can scare the enemy. It does not crit. Pretty good sized magazine. Not overly accurate. I don't know. Range is pretty good. Reload takes a hot minute. Yeah, this one's probably the right call. That's fine, suppose. I'll sell a bunch of stuff. I'll continue to hang on to that one. I will sell that guy. Yeah, that guy. Actually, I'll keep him for now. Sell some of these other ones. I'll sell the Archangel. So that one. I'm tempted to sell the Devastator, but I don't know. Maybe that could be fun to like fuck around with. Extract the cards, because once again, I'm getting more of the purple currency that I'm losing, so I might as well. I'm assuming there's no maximum capacity for how much you can carry. Melee, what do we got? We have this, which is just a rank up from what we have already. We have this, which is... It's faster, but in every other way it is worse. But it looks really cool, though. Look how cool it looks. Because this one looks kind of boring, honestly. That one looks badass. Nah, I can't. I can't really make an excuse for it. Armor, what do we got? We can make ourselves look like a toaster. or a projector. A projector screen, yeah. So, it has a lot of cards, a lot of cool perks on it. Sniper rifles? Ooh, we are a sniper rifle guy. Printer, shield amplifier, yeah. I mean, the other ones are cool, I'm sure. Really good shield, less health. A really amazing shield. And the other ones, like, that looks cool. That looks cool. That looks cool. They all look pretty cool. This one looks silly, but it's got, like, amazing perks. It's exotic. Ooh, I got an achievement for it and everything. Sell these, I think. Get him out of here. Then body. My body! It's telling me yes! We got a better version of the mercenary. So I'll sell the old one. Profit. It's still pretty cool. It is pretty cool, but it's less amazing now. So I think I'll sell them both. Legs. Oh, let's see. We got some different... Yeah, well, lots of atom options. So, what do we gain? So, we lose a little bit of health, lose a decent bit of shields, gain a lot of speed, a lot of slide range, a lot of shield regeneration. but we lose health regeneration. Is that enough? It is rank 7, which is kind of tempting. Does make us pretty fast, and we did gain a bunch of armor in other ways, so maybe some fast wouldn't kill us. So yeah. Health and shield. I mean, I don't know. I like to think that it'll balance out. Still no other skills available. Now grenades are an option. I think I might take the grenades instead. Yeah. Grenades, nice and simple. Let's do it. Yeah, there have been a number of times where I've like wanted to do grenades. Basically that damage wave is like a grenade, but it's like a melee grenade. Like a close range wave attack, which is cool, but there are times where I don't want to go out of my way to put myself in front of a bunch of dudes. I want to throw it from afar and have it explode. Let's do that then. Alright, so we'll try the cool sniper. Laser sniper thing. We'll try this cool new pistol. Once again, I feel like whenever the default is like just all black, it's not very exciting for me, so I think I would rather... Probably, yeah, that one. Just because I love dark, I love black and blue. That's a personal favorite of mine. I got that one. This one, something different, not just the black and blue, but something different. Ooh, I liked the NES Zapper earlier, so we'll do the same kind of idea there. It's more of it's a very box-like looking pistol with its extended magazine. Yeah, magazine is 20, which is pretty good. There's our guy. There he is. Green and tan legs. And oh, the melee weapon. What should we make the melee weapon? Something bold. Not red, because red is the default. I think maybe the green. Bold and bright. Yeah, we could do this one. The Dark Knight. Yeah, sure. We'll do that one. Yeah, I do like it. Like it a bunch. Next mission. We have clearing the area. And then mission 4. And another data capture. We've already done one data capture. Let's do this one. This is an optional quest. Say power level 5. Oh, that's the max reward level. That's what that is. Okay, so it's not necessarily an indication of how bad it's going to be. It might, but it's not... Doesn't tell the full picture. Kill all enemies. That's the plan. Looks like a lightning thing. That's cool. It's got a bit of a spread, but it reloads real fast. So it's a pistol shotgun. You hold it. Okay, you can't really hold it. Trying to take care to not blow these things up because we might want to utilize those. Oh, has stuff begun? Stuff has begun. Oh, shit, they exploded. Brutal. Nice cock. It's not what they're saying, but it probably is what they would say. Where are they? Where are they? Let me at them. Let me at them. There they are. Let's see. I want you to explode, please. I wonder if I don't, like, get the points if I'm utilizing the environment. Because the little, like, we're not, like, the points doesn't go up as much. Oh, this one. There we go. And not as exciting as I was hoping. I was kind of hoping I'd actually break that other barrel thing. So fast. Now things are calm. Now there was a destructible crit I kind of want to go back for. Yeah, there we go. I want to go up here and grab the stiff because I saw it from afar. The red ones, I think, typically have either armor or weapons. There we go. That gave me a helmet. Because, yeah, sometimes, like, the yellow ones are great, but they usually just give you currency. Which is cool. I mean, I'm not going to look a currency horse in the mouth. Not a very exciting explosion. And I don't know if it hurts you. Maybe you do, maybe it doesn't. Hard to say. Doesn't look all that exciting. Or dramatic, even. Anything else back this way? TV. TV experience. TV watching experience. Oh, do I have a quarter? Anyone have a quarter? Nothing. No, I am liking the game. There's a little bit of jank. There's a little bit of jank and a little bit of UI oddities that I don't love. Some of it is not bad, but just not my favorite. So things that I don't love personally, with a couple of UI things and a couple of minor design gripes. That being said, I am enjoying it. The gameplay loop is enjoyable, and I'm definitely noticing the challenge is getting up to a little bit. I've already lost all my armor a handful of times already in this challenge run right now. Of course, our gear's getting a lot better. We're bringing the heat for sure to match the heat they're throwing at us. Let's see, can I do anything about this? Can I shoot from there? Did that do something cool? It, maybe? Maybe it did, maybe it did. Kind of hard to say. Yes, another yellow light. You want me to go that way. The yellow gamer paint. Everyone loves the yellow gamer paint, but sometimes it's nice doing my own thing. See, that one looked fancy. It was purple. And purple means fancy. That's how it works. So we gotta go this way then. Vending machine. Bam. Bam. Anything cool? Nothing in either one. And they're dead to me. That stuff. The only real downside with this game is that, the gameplay loop is maybe a little bit shallow. But honestly, I mean, that's okay. I'm okay that it's shallow. Because I don't play a game like this for crazy amazing depth. I play it for satisfying gameplay loop, loot collections, and feeling like a badass, zooming around, knocking the shit out of bad guys and shit. I wish the executions were maybe a little bit more fluid, the way it kind of halts the action, but it's very effective. Also, our melee weapon is very good, so now I'm kind of enabled to ninja myself around and be kind of a badass. So say you want to be over here and get got, that'd be really cool. It's almost too exploitable sometimes, especially when you get your combo meter up and you're just kind of encouraged to just hit one dude once and then go for the auto kill. It's, dare I say, maybe a little bit too easy. So I would maybe have, request the dev not make that so exploitable. Now, the downside, of course, that yes, it's an auto kill, but you are still kind of vulnerable. Not really, though. Because they can't really hit you when you're in the animation, but they can hit you when you come out of it. But yeah, it's pretty easy to exploit and just keep the momentum up constantly. So it's cool. But yeah, it's maybe a bit too easy, honestly. As far as nitpicks go. While we're nitpicking. Nothing there. I'd be curious to try the co-op. I bet the co-op for this would be really cool. As a single player game, it's fun. I could see it maybe becoming a little bit samey after a while. But I don't know, this isn't that... To me, it's not the kind of game I would, want to play for just hours and hours on end. This would be the kind of game I'd pick up, play for a little bit, put it down, play another couple days later for, a session or two. Because the gameplay loop is very satisfying. And the combat is cool. I'm sure once you get a third ability, the dynamicness probably goes up quite a bit, too. To be honest, I feel like I don't really utilize my abilities well enough because I kind of forget about them until it's too late. It's oh, the opportunity has passed. Gun and gun. Am I allowed to go down that way? No, I'm not. The level environments are cool enough. I mean, there is a lot of dark. I guess that's the one downside is that there's a lot of dark. Shit. Reverse my controls. There we go. A lot of dark, gritty cyberpunk area, which is cool and very appropriate. But you see one dark cyberpunk city street, you've seen them all. I suppose that's one potential downside as far as the kinds of things that others might find themselves getting a little bit bored of. Crazy. That's me. Once again, we got our combo meter up, and we're just kind of popping off now. I don't know if going for the, like, execute is worth more. It seems like it is. It seems like it like, really feeds your combo meter that much better. Like, it's kind of keeping me in S territory a whole bunch, which is pretty sick. I'm forgetting that the weapon I'm using is not like an auto weapon, like a full auto, so I'm having to multi-click. Oh, I didn't even realize I got him. Yeah, so to that point, I don't know if it's like a bad thing to be going for the melee finish every time, or if it's good to go for range finishes sometimes. As long as they die, that's all that matters. Speaking of, dudes just keep coming. Great dodge. But yeah, this is something that I would almost wish the devs would kind of shore up, because it becomes so easy just to do a little tippy tap, go for the like auto murder. Of course, your weapons do a decent bit of damage. This is probably unnecessary, but the fact that it kind of feeds into itself is pretty sweet. Last wave. Fucking like jammed his face in the ground. That was sick. Duplex. It does feel a little bit formulaic after a while, but like the formula is still fun. And honestly, when it comes to these kinds of like looter shooters, top-down action RPGs, yeah, these usually aren't the kinds of games that I personally, at least, would want to play. Yeah, for like hours and hours on end. This would be like a fired up for a couple hours kind of thing, or an hour or two. You know, do some runs, come back to it in a later day, or like play with the homies. That sounds really fun. Like play with the homies and like, you know, whoever's on, do some co-op. That sounds pretty cool. Where'd they go? Did those last folks die? They just kind of disappeared on me. Mission ends in 30 seconds. All right, so any secrets or things I could snag? I thought I heard like a weapon thing spawn somewhere. Yes. That's kind of unfortunate because oh, did that give you the goods? Hopefully it did. Hopefully it gave me stuff, because yeah, if it's possible to like walk away without actually picking up those things, it'd be kind of unfortunate. All this way, all this trouble. Yeah, hopefully I got the stuff. I got some stuff. Not a ton of amazing things. Got damage wave again, blink again, level 10 profit, which is wow, level 10. That is actually kind of sick. So despite getting what I thought was pretty good scores, overall rating was just kind of okay. Our base is looking pretty much the same as earlier. It's not like evolving a whole lot necessarily. So we got like some fancy boys here. But this has like so many other cool things. So of course we have a sniper rifle right now. And you do have a cooldown. I wish it would say what the cooldown is and how much it increases the damage. Like I wish it would itemize or quantify these things for us. So 82, 162. So that is way more health, way fewer shields. Thing there. I'll stick with what I got right now, just because it's got so many fun things on it. It's exotic and fancy. Profit is less health and way more shields. And a little bit faster, a little bit better slide. You know what? Let's try it. A profit. There we go. This one, really nothing better leg-wise, rank, at least like with respect to ranks at least. So I think I'll stick with that one. Skills. Yeah, we got a lot of the same ones. That's fine. Weapon-wise, this one was cool. That's a shotgun. That is a badass revolver. And we know that our guy does better with revolvers with this helmet. So maybe I should prioritize, yeah, increase the damage of revolvers. Yeah, let's stick with the sniper rifle, I think. Unless there's like a sniper that I just can't live without. This one's looking kind of cool. 135 versus 104. I'm guessing DMR and sniper is identical for the sake of this game's nomenclature, because we have things that are kind of sniper-esque. Fire rate. Fire rate's a decent bit lower. Damage is a little bit higher. Overall DPS does go down, probably because of the fire rate. Reload time is a little bit slow, but not much. It does do a lot of health damage specifically. Goes past shields. Magazine is 16 for that. Magazine is 10 for this. Maybe I'll stick with it. Maybe I'll have more luck if I focus on this guy. Because, yeah, we definitely want to play with some kind of revolver. Ooh, 250. Oh, baby. That thing is delicious. Oh, compare, by the way. That's cool. Oh, okay, yeah, that's the screen I wanted to see, yeah. All right, so it does have the quick comparison screen, like I was secretly hoping. Yeah, that makes me happy to see. Yeah, this one looks awesome. It looks like a nail gun. But, I mean, technically DPS-wise, I think I should... Let's play with revolvers. Playing with revolvers seems like the right call here. The primary... I mean, I don't want to do double revolvers. Some kind of sniper makes sense. The Judas is, of course, still king as far as, like, individual damage is concerned. But we'd already have a revolver that damages all those things. So I think I'd rather focus on a sniper rifle that has really good range. And what is the attack range? 6.4. 5.9. This one is 8.3. Man, like, this one is still in, like, just really good in a lot of ways. A magazine of 6 is kind of cruddy, though. Yeah, maybe I just stick with this one, then. I mean, DPS-wise, it is higher, so, I mean... The DPS is not the end-all, be-all, but it is something to consider. I don't really have an way to get rid of a cool-looking shotgun. But I think I will drop this guy. Actually, no, I can't because that DPS is so good, too. It's like our highest one yet. Probably drop that, and that, and that, and... maybe. I can't bear to part with the Judas. It's so good, dude. It's so good. Back the cards and sell it. Melee. We have just a way better version of the thing I've been getting this whole time. We keep just finding better versions. Over and over again. Just better versions of the same thing. It's got that cool starry purple, which I like a lot. But yeah, like, it's really good. Like, the numbers do not lie. They really don't. This one is... in a lot of ways, just better, especially if you're using shotguns. The shields go down a decent bit, and of course, you don't have like the sprinter, which of course adds to the speed, and the shield, and the increased damage with all these other things. So to that end, I'll probably hang on to it, but I do think I'll toss those, but keep that guy for sure. I think I'll toss that one too. But my body! Yeah, sell this one too. What's the old one? Legs. We know how to use them. Sell that one. Probably sell that one. Keep that one. Sell that one. Back the cards. Sure, sell it. Skills. I do love me some grenades. Stick with the grenades for now. We're overall character power level 10. I'm sorry, power level 8. We're looking like a, oh god, was it the Skibbity toilet where it had like the camera for a head or something like that? I mean, obviously they also have the toilet inside of the, or a head inside the toilet, but I think there was a thing about like camera head dudes. It is 10.2, shield is 397, health is 313. Good numbers. Good numbers, like all those. Oh, and for making my guy pretty, gun is kind of boring looking, honestly. I feel like I gotta do the NES Zapper every goddamn time. I know nothing else. NES Zapper forever. And then melee weapon might look pretty. Oh yeah, that's very purple. That will do just nice. Just nicely. I'm guessing we have the same visual deals here. I mean, I guess I could make my guy like look, you know, like I don't know, well put together color-wise, but I think it's kind of fun just having it be a hodgepodge. So there we go. There we go. Let's do another one. Let's do maybe one more. Kind of see how we're feeling. Because it is getting quite late. Tasty burger and some nuggies. Solid choices. Solid choices. A tasty burger and some nuggies sounds really goddamn good right about now. I'll tell you that much. Mission 4, assault. Assault the fries. Assault the fries. That's where we're going. Yeah, this will probably be the last one for the night. This will take us a little bit past 1 a.m. So, good stopping time when I have to get up extra early. Be a good boy. Be a good corporate sellout. I mean, a good boy. So, Komodo got away from us, but not for long. We're going to get his ass. I appreciate how whenever we, like, have these conversations, we never talk to him. We never, like, see how it looks from our perspective inside the shell, inside the suit. It's always us in, like, human mode. And human mode is fine, but I want to see suit guy. I think suit guy looks cooler. The abandoned factory. I think we'll probably be defaulting. Oh, look how fast our guy is. We'll probably be defaulting with the revolver. Because the damage is so stupid. It reloads kind of slow. But man, that damage is just like, it'll one-shot so much shit. Karaoke bar. What a unique name for the karaoke bar. What's the name of your establishment? It's called Karaoke Bar. You'll never guess what kind of services we offer. You'll never guess in a million years. Speaking of unique bars, so I got my haircut yesterday, and or 2 days ago. 2 days ago, I got my haircut. And the person that cuts my hair is actually the same person that cuts Gracie's hair. So it's the same person. She's really good hairstylist and hair cuttist, if you will. Her name is Hollis, and she's really nice. And she, of course, knows that Grace and I have this really badass trip to Japan planned. And at one point, you know, she was just kind of asking, just making small talk while she was cutting my hair, like, hey, excited for the trip? Any like big plans beforehand, that kind of thing? And she was like, you know, she's married. She was like, my husband was stationed in Japan when he was in the military before, you know, years and years ago. Probably been about 10 or so years ago. But she was saying how there was a bar he would love to frequent back in those days because he loves heavy metal and like punk rock, that kind of thing. So this is a really badass heavy metal bar in Japan. And she was like, what's it called again? She was like, all right, it's called the Fuck Yeah Rock Bar. Fuck Yeah Rock Bar. And I was like, that's a powerful name. And I looked it up, and I think I found where it is. It's not on Google Maps necessarily, but I think I found out got like a listing for it. And it's unfortunately it's kind of out there. I don't think we'll be able to just like casually find it just while we're out and about, like easily. It would take some very very intensely trying to find it, trying to seek it out, making like a special trip for it. Not sure I would necessarily want to make a special trip for it, but with a name like the Fuck Yeah Rock Bar, I mean, I know that Japanese businesses and people love a lot of like, especially English superlatives. But the Fuck Yeah Rock Bar, I mean, man, oh man. So, I mean, for sure, if I happen upon it while we're out and about, I definitely at least want a selfie with, like, the front sign of it or something. Gotta find a working terminal. Okay. Emergency, call 5586. Oop. We're going this way next, however, I want to explore and break shit. More specifically, break shit. Oh, fuck, be careful, Alex. Just explode my own ass real quick. And that opened this area, because we saw this from afar, I think. Actually, hold on, was that what that was? Is this the same area? We have a map. Oh, maybe we don't. Thought we had a map. M. Oh, we do have, it's in the top left. I see it. Yeah. All right, so yeah, we've already been there. That's old news. All right. I'm hacking into the mainframe. I'm downloading the RAM. I'm installing more. I'm installing more. Oh, hold on. There we go. Installing all the malware. One shot. Oh, come on. I will go over there and fuck your shit up. There we go. That's what I did. Stab. Access has been blocked. That's where we're going next. I want you to explode, please. Get stabbed. The longer you hold, the further it goes. Oh, shit. Controls reversed. You and you. Access closed again. Find yet another terminal. We're terminal hopping. Is there a big green button, please? What do you know about hacking? I don't know shit. I'm not much of a hacker. The only hacking I know is hacking the limbs off of my enemies. We're good at that part. Removing limbs and making bad guys feel sad. Brutal. Bam. My favorite is still the one where we fucking launch him in the sky. Actually, I wanted to explore that a little bit earlier. I was hoping I would hit the lady. There we go, we got it. But hold on, I got it. I don't want to be interrupted here, but I'm trying to kill the dudes. And not get killed myself. A revolver hits like a goddamn dump truck. I love it. Fucking tasty. Anything else? I feel like we found lots of fun toys to play with. Curse words in the names. Well, yeah, there was a place in, I don't know, somewhere up north, I think. It was gonna be, it was a pho, well, it is a pho restaurant. So pho, noodles, ramen, that kind of thing. And they called it the King Great. They called it the King Great. So, but the problem, and by problem I mean amazing thing, is that then, like, when you saw the sign for the business, it said pho, King Great, and pho is spelled P-H-O, obviously. It's spelled P-H-O, but it's pronounced pho, not pho, but pho. So, you know, what's the word? Phonetically speaking, it was exceptionally vulgar, but it was a thing where, like, when it was announced, a lot of people were like, heh, but it got pretty far along before somebody realized it, or like somebody was offended, somebody was bothered, and they had to change the name. I don't think there was like a lawsuit, but I think some kind of city ordinance stepped in and said, like, listen, you can't do that. We know what you're trying to do, so we're not allowed to have nice things. That's a shame. What's up, Jet? Says that is a cybernetic corporation you got there, bro. It's a pretty cool little game. It's fairly recent. It hit its 1.0 release about I want to say like 3 weeks ago. So it's like fairly recent, and it's in like, you know, the recent updates, like the 1.0 patch. It wouldn't shock me if the devs were maybe still working on it, because there's a couple of like little moments. Little moments like with the UI that doesn't look quite right, and a couple, like, I don't know if glitch is the right word, but just a couple things like design wise that seem a little bit off. But it is a fun game. It is a fun little game, and it does have co-op, which I'd be curious to try at some point. But the gameplay loop is pretty satisfying. The combat is very satisfying. I mean, the plot is kind of a little bit paper thin, but, you know, nobody plays a game like this for like a super engaging plot. We're all about, like, you know, just badass gameplay and like finding cool loot, which is like, you know, its own satisfying reward is trying to find the cool loot and trying to like soup up our guy, trying to get like better equipment that looks cool and does big numbers. We're having a good time. And also was telling folks about how I was when I got my haircut a couple days ago, the hairstylist, her husband had, when he was in the Air Force, or maybe it was the Navy, when he was in the Navy, was stationed in Japan for about 5 years, and while he was there, his favorite rock and roll, heavy metal, punk rock bar, like rock and roll themed bar, is called Fuck Yeah Rock Bar. And hence why I was talking about how, you know, vulgar named things don't always fly in all places, but of course it's English spelled Fuck Yeah Rock Bar, not in Japanese, obviously. So maybe that's why they're kind of able to get away with it. Ouch. Get stabbed, idiot. The revolver is still so fucking strong, man. It hits like a goddamn dump truck. Like, this one's cool, but revolver, though, it just makes him not alive anymore. Should be up there. Like the sniper is like cool for long range and shit, but the revolver just it takes the dudes and that are alive and then it unalives them in a single click. You click their heads and they're gone forever. They can't harm us anymore. Elevators where we're going, but first I want to break shit because of course. I wonder if we'll have to fight them again or if they're just gonna like let us abduct them. So we already fought them once before. We won fair and square, and then they were like, meh. Elevator not working. The dude blocked my shit. That's no good, bro. Now, for the better or for the worse, you actually cannot finish off like robot fellas the way you can like finish off the human dudes. The execution animation, that kind of thing. No such dice here. Got my grenade ready, but I might not need it because we killed all the dudes already. Yeah, we got it ready. We'll take it. Cut me off. On to the next terminal. Some more terminal hacking. Or terminal hopping, rather. I mean, yes, terminal hacking, but terminal hopping is what I was kind of getting at. Want to just lunch line one after the other? Grenade. Okay, we'll do melee instead. I don't think grenades hurt me. Also, melee is very strong now. Earlier, our melee was just kind of okay. But now our melee is, like, fucking sick as hell. It's very slow, but still, I mean, the damage is pretty dope. Alright, can I sit on my grenade? It did not do shit to me, so it hurts them and makes me not give a shit. One shot. And of course, we already killed all the guys, so I think we're all set. 100% just in time for her to say, damn, he blocked me again. Alright, one more. Maybe. Flooding out of the doorways. Even when you fuck up the reload, it's still pretty quick. So fast. Still pretty quick. Thing like when the self-destruct guys pop in these small close quarters, it's a little bit dangerous. Hence why I'm on fire and burninating slightly. Feel Gucci? In or around the coochie? He says, taste it. This is sorry, I lost my composure. Got the guy, and we got a reward. Cool. Oh, some green weapons, some green armor. Some new potential... Whoops, wrong button. Yeah, some cool new armor, some new weapons, and maybe some special... Oh, that's the end of the mission. Oh, well, okay. We can't end it on a cliffhanger. We gotta see what the ending looks like. Because that's like maybe a lead up to a boss battle. So when I said that was the last mission, I was like, all right, we'll do one more. Because I bet the next one will be a quickie. Energy dome. We're getting dome tonight. Cool shotgun. Maybe a melee upgrade. Not a ton of crazy stuff. I mean, we've got a very good build right now, so I can't really be greedy. Chips at the forge. Delicious. I love chips. Available forges. Guess I haven't messed with this yet. Enough duplicates and cards. Oh, that's cool. Card you'll be receiving. Right. There's no price to pay. Yes, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Items will be destroyed after transfer. Only a 5 upgrade, but still, let's go and make it happen. An achievement for upgrading the modification card at the forge. Very nice. 12%. I like that one. If we get to a point where it seems like we're sticking with one weapon for a while, I'll start to invest, but like this is the first time yet where we've stuck with just the same weapon set, or the majority of the same weapon set at least, in between missions and not just completely changing our loadout entirely. So that being said, I think I will take the shotgun. Yeah. Okay, we'll take the shotgun. It lights things on fire. Love that. Love that for us. I mean, I could go back to this guy. If that heavy strike, we could replace it with something nicer if we really wanted to. We want to be like extra freaky. This is pretty good DPS though, honestly. It lights them on fire, so it's got damage over time, which is cool. It does penetrate through their shield. Gets right the health. Increase weapon damage to health specifically, which is nice. 8%, not much, but it's enough. Shotgun and then Pisty. Got that Exodus, which is very good. Very, very good. Yeah, they swear up and down the Second Coming is a better deal, but I'm not so sure I'm convinced. The thing has been very good to us. And also this thing's purple. I mean, what more do you need? This one actually takes a step back in DPS. It does more shield damage and attacks faster. And it does look pretty dope. I will grant them that. It looks pretty sick. I think I will stick with this guy. This one's been good to us. Strike the card, sell the rest. Got a couple of new boys that are back in town. This one is the better version. Damage of assault rifles. Or, of course, this increases damage of snipers and revolvers. We have something else that increases the damage of shotguns. And you basically get like an extra life, which is sick. When you receive lethal damage, the player fully restores shields and survives with a cooldown. So it's like, maybe not a full extra life, but it's like a kind of a save you from the brink situation. I'm going to sell that one. So we would gain health. We would lose a lot of shields. I think that alone makes it not worth it. Yeah. Yeah, whereas this one is not really that much, but I'm going to sell that one too. Back the card, might as well. And then this one is way more health. It basically redistributes the shields into health. It makes you slower. Damage of SMGs. If I had an SMG, maybe. Get that health boost. Nah, I'll stick with the profit. And sell that one. Leggies. Ooh, that's pretty good. Makes you a lot slower, but way more shields. Way more shields. Better health regen, too. Way worse health regen. Or shield regen. Yeah. Oh, it is just matte black though. Just fucking, yeah. Just turn the monitor off, like just dark as hell. Yeah, that is a juicy amount of health and armor. So I do like shields rather. So I do like that. Stick with the grenade. Energy dome does sound cool. Blocks enemy bullets. Yeah, but what about melee, though? Well, in the danger zone. I think we'll stick with the grenades. Alright, so I might actually... Our guy doesn't look very cool right now, as much as I hate to say it. Pains me to say this. Our guy doesn't look that cool. Because, like, everything is just dark and gritty. The weapons look great, but I think I need to change the paint jobs here. Lots of Predator here, so... Do I do a NES bot? I think I gotta make an NES bot. Old school NES zapper bot with a projector head. So we'll do that one. And then... yeah, zinc. Zinc isn't bad, honestly, but... we're going all in on red and white. We gotta be comprehensive. Cohesive, rather. Gotta be cohesive. There we go. Or do you want to do something completely different? Something weird. Yeah, we'll just... the first time we've actually had, like, a cohesive aesthetic. And not just been, like, kind of a mishmash. Mishmash hodgepodge. Yeah, I kind of like the NES zapper aesthetic. I like it. Still only one milestone. Oh, that's for, like, daily launching, I think, basically. I'm more of a daily lunching kind of guy, thank you very much. It's a little bit worse speed, but really good health and shield. Love that for us. Multiplayer, yes. Anything else? Inventory. Yeah, we know about these guys. I want to get some new paints eventually. That would make me happy. The shop. Is there anything that I just can't live without? I mean, that one looks pretty cool. Looks sick. Good fire rate. I mean, yeah, it's good. Is it an SMG? Yes, yes it is. Ooh, that's cool too. That is kind of an upgrade. Our current one. Can I do the C compare? Our current one, it's better, but not that much better. It is better. It has an extra attack. Better crit chance. Takedowns. Ooh, you know what? Yeah, let's go for it. At first, I was like, I don't know if I'm convinced, but now I'm convinced. Just add him again. Yeah, I think that's the only one I'll keep. That I'll switch to, rather. Yeah. And then that was the melee weapon. Bam. Now, isn't that interesting? The DPS goes down. It is a little bit slower, but like the crit chance go up and like that third attack, takedowns deal area damage, and I'm doing takedowns a lot, so yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's got paint job that's just kind of okay. Kind of missed the purple. I guess that's kind of the next best thing. We could do NES Zapper as well, but I feel like the weapon should stand out a little bit better. A little bit more. Alright, last mission for the night. It's a boss battle. I'm fucking ready, baby. If I can do 3 dodges, I'll get that last reward. That'd be very cool. I'd feel very cool and like a cool gamer who is cool. Fight the dude. It's a little bit slower to attack, but it's still pretty nice. And we have a bunch of our guys now that have secured the perimeter. Flashlight. Ooh, it's real fast. That's pretty sick. And of course, this thing is still slow as balls, but also quite sick. That shotgun might just fuck. That shotgun might just be what we need in life. Nowhere else to run. Let's do it. Gee. And bring him to some explosives and get his ass. There we go. Trying to take care not to explode these things because I want to utilize them as an area of effect denial deal. Oh, do we get to fight other dudes though? Sent to synth instead. Taxis are expensive, you know. Do you find everything funny? I like to think there's some benefit in seeing humor in most things. Is his name Bada Boom? No, there are 2 of them. Now, hold on. Did that count? Oh, shit. That did count. Yes, that counted as 2 dodges even. I'm extra cool. Whip. Oh, shit. I got stuck in the wall. Oh, God. Ouch. Oh, 3 health. That's scary. Shit, I keep getting stuck in the wall. That's not good. Don't want to get stuck in the wall. Don't want that. No, sir, don't want that at all. Whew. So I gotta have that charge ready to go. Oof. We're getting health back, though. I'm kind of curious. Can I finish with a cool execution thingy? I would like to, but I don't think I can. He's out. So yeah, I got dicey there for sure. I took a lot of damage. That lethal damage savior thing. Also, I was wrong. There was like a pre-designated fuck him up with melee thingamajiggy. Yeah, it did get a little bit scary when I was that low on health. That little extra life thing we had did save my ass. Once again, yeah, the executions for bosses is a little bit jank. He's gonna come down and fight me himself again, kinda, sorta. Yes, that's exactly what he's doing, but with a fancy shield. Oh, he breaks shit. That's cool. Bro's just kind of standing still while I'm fucking him up. Oh, wrong button. Actually, that did fuck him up. Never mind. And kind of like get behind him a little bit. Oh, he made some friends. proud of you for making friends, bro. It's nice. It's nice to have friends who are friendly. Now I get to use this cool ability that I like a lot, and it looks sick as hell. That shockwave thing is sick, and I like it a bunch. Oh my god, I keep butchering the reload, the fast reload, but I'm just like sitting here and just fucking him up. I keep bungling the throws in that grenade, unfortunately. Because like I feel like I'm paying more attention to the little aiming reticle than I am to like where I'm standing, because I think that where you're standing is a little bit more important. Yeah, the executions look way cooler now. I think it helps. I think the execution, like having that cool shockwave thing, I think it actually makes a difference. Glowing red because he's very desperate. What a nerd. What an idiot, stupid idiot nerd who is stupid. Brutal. Yeah, that cool shield thing is pretty cool. I'm kind of Myron. Kind of wish I had one myself. Kind of neat. Like you, Myron, bro? I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of Myron. It's also not sitting still for very long, but I'm doing a pretty good job keeping up with my shield. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Pump him with the goods, and then fuck up the reload. That's what I do. Eat grenade, idiot. And now he's dead. Killed the fuck out of him. Earlier it was like, oh, grab the guy. Now it's like, no, bro got fucking executed. We will meet again. Say hello to my math teacher. We'll meet in hell. There we go. Good one-liners. So check up there, see if he's got the goods. Right, that was pretty easy. Yeah, the high speed definitely helped us stay nimble on the battlefield. But yeah, that one time where I got kind of fucked by the two robot boys, those guys were a lot harder. And yeah, that bonus ability for the extra life kind of armor restoration thing definitely saved my ass. I'm head to base. You got it, fam. What reward do I get? Something cool? Oh, I'll be honest, Will. I probably made a reference that I didn't even realize, or had already forgotten about, because I have the memory of a goldfish. Ooh, a fancy armor. Fancy chest armor. I love when my chest is fancy. Also, a fancy energy dome. Who doesn't love getting some good dome? C ranked. Still pretty good, though. Still pretty good. All right. So Solar is like a competing company. Yeah, Solar Industries. Street thugs. Okay, yeah, because sometimes I will say something and then like immediately move on and like it's already left my brain. Like what I said 5 seconds ago is already flown from me into the hornet's nest. Better piss in it. It's the only way. This game is very fun. I do like this. We do have to go and wrap it up here though, because it is getting pretty late. And she's got like the dots above her head. Can we talk to her? Not in a way that is obvious. Do we unlock new music? Not yet. Not yet. All we have is agent theme and main theme. What about, can I eat pizza? I cannot eat pizza. That makes me sad. There's a kitty cat. It's like a robot cat. That's cool. Like a robot kitty cat. Like those robot toy dogs that were all the rage in like 2005. Yeah. This game is good. Yeah. Again, like I could see where some people might be like, it's a little shallow. You know, it's like it wouldn't hold your attention for hours and hours on end. Oh, one thing I need to do is claim my rewards. Because I did the good boy thing. Yes, get reward. Bam. And then get reward. Bam. I got cool things. Did I get all these cool things? I did get all these cool things. Very nice. All right, so... but no, like I was saying, like the game is fun. I would be curious to try the co-op, the multiplayer at some point, especially like with the harder missions. I bet that could get really involved and like really fun. Oh, look at my arm. Oh my god, that's delightful. Yeah, so there are some design choices with like the UI and a couple of things where like the conveyance wasn't quite perfect for me, and also some honest to goodness glitches. Now this glitch is just delightful. I almost don't want them to fix it because that's just great. But yeah, there's things to ideally refine further if need be. Now my arm's just like permanently stuck inside my own ass. I'm not sure how long the campaign is, and I also don't know if, like, once you beat the campaign, if that's kind of it. This game is not a roguelike. I know I play a lot of roguelikes and a lot of roguelites. This game is not a roguelite or a roguelike. It is an action RPG with, like, a top-down kind of twin-stick shooter aesthetic control scheme, I guess. And, yeah, it has, like, a lot of Diablo-isms, and I love that kind of game, which is great. So, I mean, I'm having a good time with this, but I think for some people this game might come up a little bit short. If you were hoping for, like, yeah, a game where you could just, like, lose yourself in. To be honest, like, playing for a couple hours here and there, I think would be enough for me. So, I mean, yeah, I would say, gun to my head, do you recommend the game, Alex? Yes, but, and the but, you know, could be deal breakers for others. It has a very positive rating on Steam. 80% of people say they like it. I'd say, yeah, 80%. That equates to a 4 out of 5. Yeah, I'd say, yeah, 4 out of 5, 3.5 out of 5, somewhere around there. Because the gameplay is fun. The characters in the story, I mean, it's there's plot, there's intrigue, but it's hard to, like, feel too drawn into it. And all the environments look kind of the same. But it is satisfying getting some badass weapons, styling on some motherfuckers. I hope they maybe, as much as I enjoyed it and exploited it, I do hope they maybe turn down how easy it is to just chain execute all the dudes constantly. But yeah, I could see, like, up in the difficulty, like doing hard mode or very hard mode and jumping in with the boys, jumping in with multiplayer homies and popping off. I bet that'd be a lot of fun. So yeah, good game. Good game for sure. I hope they continue to support it. In fact, I can even take a quick gander. A goose and a gander. The most recent update was about a week ago. June 9th, so yeah, so 9 days ago. Well, 10 if you're counting, like, today is technically the 19th. But yeah, a little bit more than a week ago was a pretty decent update. Fix some bugs, yeah. So they're doing updates on a pretty regular basis. Seems like about once every 3 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks. I do like the game. It is good. Pick up things that I didn't even know I was putting out. That's right, Will. That's right. You're a bright fellow. You know, that's why we. One of the many reasons we keep you around. One of many. Will I know what the other reasons are, Alex? No, they'll remain secret forever. All right, it's find a raid target, guys and gals. Thank you again to Whale for directing Tats' raid over to us. Thank you again to Tats for that raid. It's nice getting to see a couple clips of theirs and see what they're all about. There's my socials page, of course. It has all of my links, social media, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, all that shit. It's all out there. I did mention earlier that we have the Discord server. It's the best way to keep up with myself and others inside the community, but outside of our streams. A nice way to keep up with all of us if that would be of your interest. I do have the schedule posted to the Discord server as well. Try to keep up with that as well as I can. Of course, there was no stream yesterday because internet outage. I was without internet for about 36 hours, but it came back like, I don't know, 7 hours ago. So I've been able to stream again, which is nice. We should be good for tomorrow. Tomorrow, actually, I do want to circle back around and play Date Everything, because that game came out yesterday and it looks hilarious. But I do want to make sure I'm keeping up with, like, games that I'm tracking for, like, deadlines and shit. And there's a game that I think we might even be able to beat it in one sitting. Apparently it's fairly short. It's called Far Low in Sales. Looks very cool and atmospheric. Be playing that tomorrow. I might switch that around with Section 13. I might switch that around. But yeah, the plan right now is to play a cool kind of indie game tomorrow called Far Low in Sales. Looks really good. Really cool and very, it's got a lot of good reviews. It's got a lot of accolades over the years. I randomly got a review key for it, like very randomly. Because the game's been out for a couple years, I think. In fact, I can take a quick look. Far Low in Sales. When did this game come out? This game came out 2018, so it's been out for about 7 years. Almost exactly. But it looks really cool. Overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam. Apparently well, I guess Hidden Gem isn't quite accurate. Has 20,000 reviews on Steam. So maybe not that hidden of a gem, but something to try out for sure. I'm excited for that. 2018, back when, you know, indie games were still coming out frequently, but it was easier for a game that was like really atmospheric and really really stylish to make a splash. Nowadays, games like that are constantly coming out, so it's hard for them to, you know, really find an audience. But it does look cool. We got other games planned for later this week. Some other Dare Drop stuff. Some stuff for next week as well. Now that my internet is back, we should be good for games on Sunday, which is to say multiplayer games with the homies, because I was a little bit worried that, like, you know, it was looking unclear how long the internet was going to be out, but glad it came back in time for us to stream tonight, and like I said, more this week, and then getting to play with the homies, play with the multiplayer homies. That'll be fun. As far as raid targets go, now Shake is live. Darn it, Shake is live. However, it was really nice of Rosie to hang out with us the other day. She gamed with us. We got to do some Rift Breaker with Rosie. The Rift Breaker is the name of the game. It was really nice for her to hang out with us and help me out with the game. And she gifted a sub to the community, which was nice. So it was really nice for her to hang out and spend some of her time and money here, which was nice. And no, you don't have to buy my love and appreciation. You get that by being here, but it was extra special that she was helping us out with the games. It was very fun, and she's streaming right now. So perfect opportunity. She's playing 7 Days to Die, and it's her birthday. Her birthday stream. We gotta rate her, man. It's her birthday. She says birthday stream day 1. It might be her birth week. I don't know if today, like, is the birthday, like the day, but the title is birthday stream day 1. We gotta rate her, man. We gotta. It's perfect opportunity. I'll see you guys there. Everyone have a great night. Thank you again, Tats, for that raid. Very kind of you. And thank you again, Whale, for directing the raid. Everyone have a good one. I'll see you guys around. I should be back tomorrow. If there's any changes to the schedule, that's the wrong scene. That's the BRB scene. If there's any changes to the schedule, I'll make sure to post in the weekly schedules channel. But barring any surprises, I should be good to stream tomorrow. That Far Lone Sales game looks pretty cool. I'll see you guys around. Everyone have a great night. We're going to hang out with Rosie. The name, I'll be honest. How do you pronounce it, Alex? Rosetta Sui? Rosetta Sui? I'll confess, I'm not sure. But she's really nice. I'll see you guys there. Good night, everybody.
Today on Unsolved Mysteries, how many cans of ABC SpaghettiOs would it take